And good evening, everyone. Welcome into the Hallman Automotive pregame show. I'm Tommy Wood along with Jeff Coburn. As we get set for the postseason, the Central Volunteers taking on Eufaula in round one of the Class 5A playoffs. Central comes in 7-3 on the year after opening up 2-3. And Jeff, they bring a lot of momentum in. They've been playing really well down the stretch.
They really have, Tommy. You know, Central started off the first half of the season 2-3, but since that time they've reeled off 5 straight wins, and a lot of that is because the offense finally came around, finally found a little bit of a rhythm, and really came on in the last 5 ball games.
You know, defensively, we talk about the defense all the time. First half of the year, really giving up about 19 points a game. They've shaved the second half down to just over a touchdown. They have really performed well defensively. And again, you talk about these guys week in and week out, some good talent from other teams, but the defense just continues to step up.
They have, and they swarm to the football like a Clay County defense we've always known, like they always do. But, you know, that could be a real big thing coming into the playoffs. As you know, with a defense like they play, they're going to keep you in about every ball game they play. So if the defense can do their job, get some turnovers, get some good field position, give this offense a little bit more field to work with, big things can happen.
You follow the opponent tonight as they come in 5-5. Again, the winner advances. The first loss by either team, and it's time to get the basketballs ready because the season's over. When we come back, we'll continue to get you ready for week 1 of the postseason right here on WAXC TV and the Hallman Automotive pregame show.
There's more than one way to get professional lawn care. Do it yourself, like this homeowner, with whatever this is. Pros use reliable, powerful Gravely equipment. This homeowner gets by with something else. Gravely delivers the high performance and quality professionals stake their reputation on. Gravely outpowers, outlasts, outperforms. Get what the pros use.
Get Gravely lawn equipment and more at Abernathy Farm Supply in Alexander City.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen in Hackneyville is serving up some good old-fashioned cooking. From their famous fried catfish to delicious chicken fingers, pork chops, hamburgers, steaks, and even prime-cut steaks, as well as sandwiches. Don't forget about their daily lunch specials for that quick, good, down-home lunch every Tuesday through Friday. Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen makes it so good, you'll think Mama's in the kitchen. So load up the family and go see Miss Kitty and Tommy for the best food at affordable prices in Hackneyville. Call 256-329-3111. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstore.llc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And we have one of the greatest selections to choose from. We have Chevrolet, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. We got it all. So you come see us right here at Clay Automotive and experience the new Clay way.
And welcome back to the Hallman Automotive pregame show. Tommy Wood along with Jeff Coburn and Coach Chris Herron joining us now. And Coach, first off, congratulations, postseason time.
Well, you know, it is. We battled and got ourselves in position and got in the playoffs, got us a home game this first round, and very proud of our guys for getting us here. And, you know, it's one game at a time now, and we'll see what happens tonight.
You opened up 2-3 on the young season, and a lot of folks were sitting there wondering where you're going to go. That open week could not have come at a better time.
Oh, no, it couldn't. You know, like you said, we were 2-3. We were beat up physically, you know, kind of mentally, kind of feeling sorry for ourselves, hanging our head a little bit, and we took that time, you know, that week off to work on ourselves, held up some bumps and bruises, and then come back and you know, go on a four-game region stretch there, and we had to treat every one of them like kind of like a mini playoff game. You know, we just took them one at a time, and finally got ourselves in the playoffs, and then we had a shot to, you know, be tied at the region lead, and then we finished up there, and then it come down to tiebreakers way down the list, and then we was able to get that second qualifying spot to get this game at home tonight. Very proud of our guys.
What have you learned about this team as far as the character?
Well, you know, it would have been very easy at that midway point to just kind of give up a little bit and get frustrated and not do the things that coaches ask. But you know, the seniors provided great leadership, and you know, and the coaching staff just hung in there, and we kept doing the little things. And because you know, the little things are what's going to win. And some of those games we lost, you know, it was a play here and a play there. And as long as we could just keep working at those small technique in execution things, you know, we thought like it would pay off, and it has for us the last 5 weeks.
Coach, we're talking about starting off 2-3. During those first 5 ball games, we was averaging 14 points a ball game. Down the stretch, jumped up to 35. The offense come a long way. Tommy and I noticed we give a lot of credit Cameron Peoples, Malik Dark, J.J. Jennings. They stepped up and took a load off of Jalen Lyles.
Well, we did. You know, early on in the year, of course, everybody knows about Jalen and the things he could do coming into the year, and we didn't know about some of those other guys, and it did take, you know, it took us a while to find the right combination and get Jalen some, you know, a little break here and there, and Jalen handled it well. You know, he was encouraging to those guys and told them, you know, he needed them individually, and our team needed them, and they've come on in the last half of the season and done a super job for us.
Tell us about Eufaula. Again, a pretty good ball team coming in here tonight.
Well, you know, their record's 5-5, but you can't go by that record. They've lost to some very good football teams. Their region was, you know, a very tough region with Greenville, Charles Henderson, you know, who we know plenty about, and they finished 3rd down there, and that's nothing to sneeze at from their region. And, you know, of course, it's going to be about like every team we've played. They're bigger than us, you know, across both fronts, and we're going to have to play a great, you know, technique game and do well offensively, execution, not hurt ourselves, get behind the chains, and play with great effort. I think that's something that this team has done, you know, all year. The effort has never been a problem, and I don't expect anything less tonight.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. I know you got to get in and get this team warmed up, and we appreciate you taking time.
Thank you very much.
All right. Again, Coach Chris Herron is joining us here as we get ready for kickoff. Again, we're only moments away right here on WAXC TV. That'll wrap up the Hallman Automotive pregame show. For Jeff Coburn, I'm Tommy Wood. We'll see you at kickoff in just a moment.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
It's football season, and the Tide is ready to roll again. Bama fans, make sure you have everything you need to show your Tide pride. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg has it all. Polo coaches shirts, game day t-shirts, hats, watches, autographed memorabilia, Daniel Moore prints, and home goods. Bama Wear is also the original home of the popular Bama Girl t-shirts and has plenty of Tide stuff for the Bama ladies, including houndstooth purses, dresses, raincoats, and more. So whether you're gearing up to show your Tide pride at home or the game, there's only one place to go. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg. You can also get your Tide gear online at bamawear.com. Roll Tide.
Hey, look, folks, we have to sell 300 cars and trucks this month. That means bigger selection, better prices. One example coming right now, sporty Honda Civics. Got them on sale for just $139 a month. That's just one example. Sarah Honda Sylacauga, don't miss out. You come and see us. Hey, you know what? I thought of one more thing, folks. During Campaign 300, check this out. Fun to drive. Brand new Honda Accords like this, $169 a month. That's just one example. Sarah Honda Sylacauga, 30 minutes south of Birmingham. Big sale. You come and see us.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban with great specials on popular dishes such as the new chimichanga with shrimp, only $10.99. Beef or chicken chimichanga specials for only $3.99. Choose from select lunch or dinner combinations. Buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
For top quality sales and top quality service to back it up, look no further than Chainsaw Sales and Service on Highway 9 in Goodwater. Get the best names in chainsaws, trimmers, and mowers.
Steel.
A leading brand in chainsaws and lawn equipment.
Hustler.
The top-selling zero-turn lawnmower. At Chainsaw Sales and Service, you not only get the best product available, you can count on Jackie and his staff to provide the best service around for all your small engine needs, from parts to service. Contact Chainsaw Sales and Service at 256-839-6607.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you finance. Hallman also has Graceland portable buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
Are you having a hard time today filling that position that you have open? Are you out there today looking for that right career opportunity?
At Onan Staffing, our business is people. We help motivated job seekers and partnering companies grow and prosper by setting the staffing industry standard for strong employee relations and exemplary customer service. We believe employees are a responsibility, not a commodity. Start building your career today. We position job seekers in a variety of services.
Let us help you today. Give us a call at Onan Staffing.
It's football time here at Volunteer Stadium. Tommy Wood along with Jeff Coburn. We're getting set for round 1 of the postseason, the Class 5A playoffs. Eufaula Tigers coming in 5-5, taking on the Central Volunteers at 7-3. Jeff, a cool night here. Not quite as windy as last Friday night, and we got to be thankful for that.
Well, not as windy and not as wet, and we are thankful for that. Tommy is really getting to be football weather. There's a lot of folks around here talking like you see the blankets coming in with the fans and everybody bundled up. Cold night, probably I would say in the mid-40s right now. Probably going to drop down into the mid to low 30s before we're through. But again, it's the early November. It's time for it.
Time for the Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center kickoff, coin toss rather. Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center, a full-service vein treatment facilities. The captains meeting out there at midfield, as you see here on your screen. For the Volunteers, Peyton Reynolds, Trey Kidd, Jalen Lyles, and Colby Robinson. And for Eufaula, you've got number 8, and that is John Gilmore. And also looking across the way, hard to pick up the other numbers, Jeff. Maybe you were able to check them out before they got out there to the Vols. But they meet out there at midfield. Again, Eufaula coming in out of region number 2, a very good region. We've seen Charles Henderson, as you heard Coach Herron allude to a little bit earlier. We know that's a good football program. They finished 2nd this year, so that's a pretty good region down there in 2.
Really is. There's no easy part about that part of the country, and you're talking about Charles Henderson and Greenville and that much. So they come out of a strong region. We expect a well-coached, disciplined football team, and we talk about well-coached. You and I were talking about it earlier. A lot of history and tradition with this Eufaula bunch coming in here tonight. Tommy, you go back and look a couple of big names that came through the coaching ranks down there. Shane Wasden, all-SEC wide receiver out of Auburn, coached a couple of years at Eufaula early in his career, now with the Troy University Trojans, and also the guy that really built a dynasty at Hoover, Rush Probst. He coached there as well in the mid to late 90s, and of course went on to Hoover and on to Colquitt County, Georgia. So a lot of tradition out of Eufaula.
Several years ago when the Volunteers played in class, or they were actually Clay County and Lineville in 2A, usually your first-round opponent, it was kind of just a warm-up game till the playoffs got underway. When you get in Class 5A, which is where we are now, obviously, you're going to face some talented teams every week.
Well, you don't say there's any cupcake games. There's no homecoming games in 5A. Everybody has earned the right. If you get in the playoff in one of the 5A regions, if you're one of the top 4 teams, you've earned your way there.
That's exactly right. Again, the Volunteers come in 7-3 after last week's win over Hanley. And Jeff, going back and looking at the stats of that ball game, you and I talked about it. We knew they ran for a lot of yards, did not pass a time last Friday night and rushed for over 450 yards.
And they did it on 47 snaps of the ball in that ball game. They kept the clock running. They just ran it up and down the field, over almost 10 yards a carry per carry. And like I say, didn't throw the ball at all night where they didn't have to. Probably going to see them put it in the air a little bit tonight. May do it a little bit early to try to test this Eufaula defense and see what they can get going, but they're going to go on defense to begin.
They will kick it off to open up the ball game. Isaac Andrews out for our first Talladega Ford kickoff. Of course, folks, you can check them out, Talladega Ford, on the web at TalladegaFord.com. Thanks to all of our sponsors who bring you volunteer football, including the folks at Monty Albon, Curley Motor Company of Alex City, State Farm Insurance Agent Mike Coleman, and Abernathy Farm Supply. Back deep for Eufaula, telling already that we're going to have a tough time picking up numbers. Our lighting is not as good as we'd love for it to be up here on top. And also the numbers for Eufaula not as bright as we'd love to have there as well. Opening up, it looks like that's going to be Schneider to the far side. And in the middle, it looks like Walker to return the kick. Andrew, low end-over-end kick. Going to bounce once, twice, then field it inside the 10-yard line, across the 15 to the 20, bouncing it outside and returning it all the way out across the 35 to the 37-yard line goes the Eufaula Tigers to open up this ball game. Eufaula offense, well, they love the speed sweep. Got a couple of good running backs, and we'll see a good majority of them tonight. James Purcell, he'll get the start. He is a junior, 5'10", 180. Also in the backfield, you got Schneider. He is a junior at 5'8", 195. The quarterback is Justin Warren, 6', 175, a junior. And John Gilmore, the wingback, 5'11", 145. Looks like the eye set to open it up. Bobble on the snap. It's on the ground. And I believe that he did get back on it, did Warren. It'll bring up second down and long.
Yeah, the quarterback, Warren, just never came out from under center with it clean that time. Fortunate to get back on it here early.
Outside receivers, Isaiah Walton. He is a sophomore, 6'3", 155. Jamal Turner, he is a senior, and he is 5'10", 175. Offensive front, Deshaun Cromwell, the center. He is a junior, 6', 195. The guards, Greg Ledbetter and Sidney Garner. Garner at about 245. Ledbetter tips the scales at about 210. Handoff up the middle, gap on the left side, bringing it out across the 45, close to first down yardage. And they will move him out to the 47-yard line. Going to depend on the spot. And they say first down yardage right up the gut.
Tommy, just a little belly play to the first back through. That's Schneider. Got a good block off the left side behind Gardner. A little crease there, turns it upfield and gets 10 yards.
Gilmore goes to the far side. Turner will come to the near side. The eye backfield again for Eufaula. Sweep to the right side, trying to turn it up. The defense there. He bounces through a little hole and will power his way out close to midfield and into Vol territory to the 49.
And a good hard running again, going to get 5, maybe 6 yards. They're going to spot it out across midfield. So give him about 5 yards on the carry. And one thing Eufaula does not want to do tonight against this defense is play behind the chains. They want yardage on first down, give them an option to do different things on second and third down.
Volunteer defense, Tim Henry at the nose guard. The tackles, Lane Browning and also Colby Robinson. The eye backfield, second and long. Fake the sweep, hand it off up the middle. Left side, nothing there. Good play in the interior there. Getting up from the bottom of the pile is going to be, of course, Peyton Reynolds and Tim Henry in there as well.
Yeah, you saw Tim Henry getting the start the last couple of ball games at nose tackle, and he's earned that. Tommy, not the biggest guy up front, but very quick and been hard to block the last 3 or 4 games.
The ends tonight looks like Marcus Heflin on one side, JoJo Staples in the other. The linebacking core, Peyton Reynolds and Tyler Smith. Secondary of Flanord, Drummonds, as well as DJ Ford, and now in the ball game, Jalen Lyles. Shotgun formation, third and about 5, rolling out to the right side. Pressure, takes it on the right side, going to be hit once, twice, and then driven out of bounds shy of the first down. Good play by the Volunteer defense. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Tommy Lane Brown and the guy back there with that initial pressure didn't let him set to look for his receiver in the far boundaries, had to tuck it down and run. Good pursuit laterally with the line of scrimmage as the Volunteers get him out of bounds and a 4th down.
The Tigers bring in the punting unit, it would appear. 4th down and a short 5. Back deep, DJ Ford, and the punter looked like a good one in the pregame warm-ups, and that is number 14. And we saw him a little bit earlier, and that is Haney, as he will get the snap and kick it out of there high. Floating kick. Ford going to try to get away from it. He does, and it will be knocked down around the 20-yard line, and that's where the Volunteers will start. 1st down and 10.
And Tommy, looking at these two teams, Eufaula comes in here. You look across their lineup, they only start 2 seniors on the offensive side, 2 seniors on the defensive side of the ball. Very young. Got some guys out there playing in their first year of ball, but you look at the defense, 2 seniors, 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 1 freshman, so a very young defense on the field for Eufaula.
Dawson Taylor in there at center. Kobe Robinson left guard. Left tackle Trey Kidd. Backfield behind J.T. Burns. He'll give it up the middle. Trying to cut it back against the grain. Not a whole lot there. Being spun down is Jalen Lyles. It brings up 2nd and long.
And some young men we're glad to see back in the ballgame that didn't get any playing time last week. Number 1, the first one, number 10, Josh Burns back at quarterback tonight. And also you're going to have DJ Ford and Bobby Carter back on the field to help this Volunteer offense and defense.
Adam Brown, Adam Milam also on the front line. Peyton Reynolds, your tight end. JoJo Staples goes to the far side. And the offset eye this time. Motion man is Zachary. He will go across the formation. Back, quick pitch on the outside. It's caught out there and then out to about the 24, but that's going to be about it. JoJo Staples will pick up a few yards there, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Conversion down for the Volunteers, 3rd and about 5.
And Tommy, an excellent play out there on the corner from Eufaula. Looked like Peterson comes up, got around the blocker in front of that screen and made the tackle right around the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 5. We've got 7:49 left here in the first period. J.T. Burns up under center. He's got Jalen Lyles back behind him. DJ Ford here to the near side. They'll pitch it back to Jalen. He's going to try to get a block and does. Tries to turn it up. He's to the 30-yard line. Got his first down to the 32. Good run by Jalen Lyles to rattle the chains.
Tommy, not a lot there, but you got some lead blocks from Isaac Andrews out front. Looked like also Adam Brown, just enough staying on their blockers to give Jalen Lyles an extra step to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Good for the Clay Automotive 1st down as the Vols move it out to the 32-yard line. DJ Ford to the near side. Slot formation is JoJo Staples. Backfield, it looks like the shotgun look for Jalen. He'll take it and keep it up the middle. Nothing there. That time went with the fake to JoJo Staples. Pulled it out, and 3 men standing there in his chops. A gain of about a half yard. It's 2nd and long.
They were showing that little speed sweep to the far side, hoping to get Eufaula's defense to go with the flow, but a lot of big help there from Kendrick. Thomas stayed at home and made the stop.
DJ Ford goes to the far side, trips to the near side. Jalen, shotgun formation, 2nd and 9. He'll move Quasi Jennings to the left side and run the keeper left side. Bounces it, got a little bit of room out there. Then he's going to be caught, but carries the pile across the 40. Close to the 41. We will call it a 3rd and about a yard and a half.
Finally gets ridden down by Michael Roy and also Ison out there. First response, a first impression, this Eufaula defense, they're pretty sure-handed, Tommy. They get to the ball carrier.
Got good speed around the corner there as well. Looked like Jalen, for all the world, had a lot of running room, but that linebacker did a great job. That is Ison. 2 tight end look this time. Back to the wishbone go the Vols. 3rd and about a yard. Handoff, left side is Lyles. 1st down and more across the 45. He'll bounce it all the way out to the 48-yard line. Good for another Clay Automotive 1st down.
And Tommy, if you look across that defensive front, Central again, as Coach Herron alluded to earlier, this is another bunch that's a lot bigger than they are. They're 210, 245, 245, 200 across that front. But right now, DJ Denny, also Kobe Robinson and a couple of others up front getting a good push and giving a little bit of room to the running backs.
1st down and 10, out to about the 47-yard line go the Vols. Their initial offensive possession of the first half. Wishbone set, back behind J.T. Burns. He'll take it, go to the right side this time, and Struggling to get to midfield. Look like Peoples on the carry there. He'll pick up about 3, brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, they're going to give him forward progress right to the midfield stripe, 3 yards. But in on the stop that time, McElroy and also Ison once again from that backer position.
2nd down and about 7. Ball just inside Vol territory. This is Vols football on WAXC TV. 5:14 left in the first period. Split outs are either way for J.T. Burns. Backfield behind him. As he will take it, step back, throw the slant too low, intended for DJ Ford, and he could not come up with it. Short hops him there, brings up 3rd and about 9.
And that's what we were noticing. That play was open. DJ just coming on a quick slant. Linebacker on this side of the field up near the line of scrimmage, a corner out there by himself. DJ got his position, but JT unable to get the ball to him.
3rd down and about 7.5 yards to go for the Volunteers. Back to the eye. 2 tight end look. Jalen Lyles dotting the eye on 3rd and long. Handed off to Lyles, left side. He's hit at the midfield stripe, and he won't get there. Maybe a yard. And the Tigers come up with a stop. Ball's going to have to punt the football away.
Tommy, that's a big play for the Tigers here on 4th down to get a defensive stop at midfield like that on the road in an environment like this, and they come up with the play they needed.
Isaac Andrews back to punt the football away. Clock rolling, 4:35. Charles Henderson and Beauregard tied at 7 in another Class 5A matchup. And we got a flag, and I believe Eufaula may have taken a timeout. They take the timeout. We will take the break as well. Brought to you by Harris Plumbing and Electric. Folks, anything you need from floor to ceiling, check them out at Harris Plumbing and Electric. 4:28 left in the first period. No score. This is round 1 of the postseason on WAXC TV.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And on our pre-owned selection, we have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles that we've ever had here at Clay Automotive. So you come pick you one out, you'll love it. And come experience the new Clay way.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top-quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
Do you smoke or dip and want to quit but haven't been able to with conventional means? Try Vapor. It works. Highway 9 Vapor has hundreds of flavors of e-liquid, from full and light flavor cigarettes to Cuban cigar flavor, even dreamsicle, blueberry waffle, and many, many more. Visit Highway 9 Vapor online at highway9vapor.com. That's HWY, the number 9, vapor.com. Call them at 256-252-8665 or stop by the store at 93119 Highway 9 in Lineville. Highway 9 Vapor. Stop smoking and start vaping today.
Why pay more for name brand children's, boys, juniors, and misses clothing when you can save big at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga? A great selection of names like Polo, Abercrombie, Mud Pie, and more. Upsy Daisy has maternity clothing for expecting mothers and accessories like bedding, strollers, and car seats. And they're all at affordable prices. And if you're cleaning out your closets, Upsy Daisy will even buy, consign, or offer store credit for trade-ins. See TJ, Cindy, and the rest of the staff at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Hey, look, folks, the new Sarah Nissan Sylacauga, every day's a sale day. Back coming right now, sporty Nissan Sentras, 39 miles per gallon. Got them on sale for just $129 a month. Sarah Nissan Sylacauga, don't miss this big sale. You come and see us. Hey, you know what? I thought of one more thing, folks. During Campaign 300, grab a brand new Nissan Versa like this, 40 miles per gallon, believe it or not, $79 a month. Sarah Nissan, Sylacauga. Don't miss out. You come and see us.
Andrews in punt formation for the Volunteers. Andrews going to put it away. Pressure coming, gets it out of there. High, booming kick. Nelson will wait for it at the 12-yard line, and he will bring it in there. Good punt by Isaac to hang that one up there. 1st and 10, Eufaula back at the 12.
Just what you needed. Your special teams come out here and get a good play right off the bat, and they pin them deep inside their own 15-yard line.
4:19 left here in the first period. Eufaula with their second possession, start deep in their own territory. Ball's able to move it out about 30 yards before they have to kick it away. So can play a little field position game here. This time, power set is to the right side. A lot of blockers on the right. That's where they'll go with a sweep. Trying to get to the corner, turning it up is going to be Purcell. He's driven down there, and a flag comes in. I believe they're going to get holding against the Tigers.
Yeah, I think they're going to get holding, or maybe an illegal block on the far side. Somebody trying to lead that play to the boundary that time for Eufaula is going to draw a flag, but Peyton Reynolds out there to make the tackle.
4:09 left here in the first period. Still no score. Holding going against Eufaula. Jeff, a very crowded press box up here tonight at Volunteer Stadium. What you think?
Well, there's more people in the press box than there is in the stands.
Yeah, I think you may be right.
Everybody's here.
Terry Johnson back there, as we talked a little bit about the athletic club every week, and you know, we mentioned all the great things they've got going on, and again, just involved in every athletic opportunity out here, not just football. It's a year-round commitment.
And we always take the opportunity, and we'll do it during this ball game, to show you the new facility they're working on for the baseball team. It's not all about football around here, folks. They support every athletic program there is at Central High School and do an outstanding job with it.
1st down, and after the penalty, about 16 to go. They'll go with a quick hitter up the middle, and not a whole lot there. Defense all over that one. Colby Robinson on the bottom of that pile brings up a 2nd down, a long way to go.
Tell me, you get the feeling Eufaula is just trying to feel their way out through right now, trying to get something established in the middle. Had the success with that little belly play earlier, but so far inside, DJ Denny, Tim Henry, Lane Brown, and Colby Robinson, those guys are doing a good job up front.
2nd down and about 14 to go. Back to the eye, go the Tigers. And movement in the interior. Vols shifted down on that defensive formation, and when they did, the offensive tackle for Eufaula jumps. That's going to move it back and break up 2nd and 19.
Yeah, something we saw a couple of times early tonight we're not used to is the Volunteer defense shifting a little bit late, and I think that's the reason for it, trying to get some motion, trying to get somebody to jump, and it worked that time.
And then a flag comes in. They will pick it up back here. It looked like the official had thrown another late one, but I guess they just not picked that one up.
I don't know. I saw 2 at one point. Not sure what to call it.
All right. It moves it back, makes it 2nd down and about 19 to go. This time, rolling out is Warren. In the pocket, throws it out, finds his man at the 15-yard line, wide open, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 25, and that is good for a 1st down.
And Tommy, that's number 12. That's Kenzendrick Thomas that just came across the middle and got underneath the coverage that time, was wide open out here on the near hash mark, and a good job by Warren delivering the football for a 1st down.
Got lost and was found by Warren out here in the flats, and that's good for a Eufaula 1st down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. High backfield again, back behind Justin Warren. Only a junior. He'll take it, run the reverse far side. Running room. A lot of it. 25-30. Breaks it to the outside. Down the far boundary goes to the 40. 30. Flanord to beat, and he will outrun him into the end zone. And Eufaula strikes first with 2:35 left here in the first period.
75 yards, Tommy. A little bit of
holding. Holding back here.
Oh, my goodness.
It will come back, a holding call.
And it couldn't have been but on one man. There was just one blocker and one defender out there, so the wide receiver, the guy on the far side, might have been Walton, was trying to block for him, and they're going to flag him for holding, but that's going to bring back a 75-yard run, and you see what kind of speed Eufaula possesses. Nobody in the secondary had an opportunity to catch him.
Not even close, and a well-designed play as he comes around on the end around and jaunts into the end zone, but it's all for naught. A holding call will bring it all the way back.
And, you know, it looked like Marcus Heflin had a shot in the backfield, but the pulling guard that time, an excellent job, got around, got his block. The wide receiver just got a hand on the jersey out there, and it's going to bring it back.
Instead of 6 points, it will move Eufaula back inside the 20, back inside the 15, to just outside the 10-yard line.
You know, as Central, you got to be aware of this team is really going to come out here throwing the bucket at you. They got nothing to lose. Everybody knows this is a one-and-done situation. If you don't win tonight, you go home, and Eufaula showing you what kind of speed they possess.
Wide outs to either side. I backfield, fakes it, hands it off on the inside belly, and nothing there. Lane Browning in there to make the stop, along with Peyton Reynolds. They'll bring him down there, brings up 2nd and long.
Yeah, and one thing Eufaula caught Central doing is something we talked about them doing to Central a lot of times. They was crowding the line of scrimmage. The safeties was up close that time. The linebackers was in tight, and just an ideal situation to call that little reverse.
2nd and about 24. Just outside the 10-yard line for the Eufaula Tigers. Had a couple of big plays on this drive. Again, tied in the flats for one big gain, and then, of course, the reverse that went the distance. Brought back by a holding penalty. Warren's got pressure, flips it out here. Oh, yeah. JoJo Staples read that screen and drops the running back inside the 2, or actually they'll give him to the 3-yard line. It's 3rd and long.
And I think JoJo Staples and Tyler Smith were drawing straws to see who was going to make that tackle. Both of them read it perfectly, was out there to make the stop as soon as the ball was delivered.
It is 3rd down. Ball at about the 4-yard line, needing to reach the 35, so we'll call it 3rd and 31. Ball on the near hash. Beauregard now leading over Charles Henderson, 14-7.
A little bit of a surprise.
At this point, you are right. Beauregard trying to pull off the big upset there. Eufaula going to have to hurry to get this one off. Play clock down to 3. I backfield. They'll hand it off up the middle. Coming to the near side. Hit once, twice, cuts it back. And to the 15-yard line, but that's going to be it.
Good job by Central that time, Tommy. Had all the corners covered that time, a little bit of room in the middle, but everybody playing a little bit loose. Was going to let them keep it in front of them, not make the big play.
Well, Darius Zachary on the stop there. Good to see him back in the lineup playing a little bit tonight. DJ Ford to return the punt. And they're going to have to punt it before the end of the first period, but that will wind it up as we are down to 21 seconds left in the first. Haney stands at the 1-yard line as he'll punt it out to DJ. Let's end this first quarter with a bang. How about it? Pressure, gets it out of there, low kick. And they're going to have to get away from that. DJ scoops up, but we'll let it roll out of bounds. And they will let this one wind down at the end of the first period. No score here at Volunteer Stadium. Again, timeouts brought to you by Harris Plumbing and Electric. Everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Go by and see them at Harris Plumbing and Electric. Back with more football right here on WAXC TV in just a moment.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Tallapoosa Ford is the region's complete Ford dealer with service and sales beyond compare. Tallapoosa Ford is your F-150 powerhouse with America's best-selling truck with a superior selection on all truck types. Check out our inventory of Ford Mustangs on the lot, all with great financing incentives and an award-winning service department with you after the sale.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith with Tallapoosa Ford, and I'd like to welcome you to our dealership to come and experience a low-pressure sales environment. With no commission salespeople, our sales force is here to serve you. Please come see us today.
Tallapoosa Ford, Highway 280, Alex City, where if we don't have it, we'll get it, guaranteed.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstorellc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
Lineville Health and Rehab represents a wonderful alternative to traditional long-term care and rehabilitation. Lineville Health and Rehab will meet your or your loved one's needs. At our facility, you will not only find a commitment to quality, but also a professional and caring staff. We welcome you to a tour at our facilities anytime. Lineville Health and Rehab, Lineville, Alabama, where our family cares for yours. 256-396-2104.
For top quality sales and top quality service to back it up, look no further than Chainsaw Sales and Service on Highway 9 in Goodwater. Get the best names in chainsaws, trimmers, and mowers.
Steel.
A leading brand in chainsaws and lawn equipment.
Hustler.
The top-selling zero-turn lawnmower. At Chainsaw Sales and Service, you not only get the best product available, you can count on Jackie and his staff to provide the best service around for all your small engine needs, from parts to service. Contact Chainsaw Sales and Service at 256-839-6607.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you financed. Hallman also has Graceland Portable Buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
It is round one of the postseason here on the AHSAA as we get our playoffs underway. Volunteers taking on Eufaula here at Volunteer Stadium. And Jeff, Athletic Association does a great job promoting all activities.
They do, Tommy. They will remind you that remind fans that we all play a role in the education of our students. Parents, fans, and people in the community all set an example for students, whether they're aware of it or not. This is brought to you by the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
First down and 10, Volunteers. Sweep to the near side. Here comes Jalen, needs a block, gets one, turns the corner, and he will be chopped around and thrown out of bounds over here at about the 42-yard line, as he will pick up a good gain there on first down.
Peyton Reynolds out leading that block that time. Got another flag, maybe a hold in the interior line, but didn't get his guy on the ground, but stood him up long enough to allow Jalen to get around the corner, but it looks like this one's coming back.
The official will give us the indication as he will say a chop block against the Vols, so that'll move it back at the 45-yard line and bring up a first down, and looks like about 17 to go. 3 split outs go to the right side for the Vols. Peoples alongside Jalen Lyles. First and long. Jalen's got it, runs the draw to Peoples, comes to the near side. He's hit once, can't get loose, then he does. Hit by another defender and no gain on the play.
You got to hand it to Eufaula. They keep coming after you. They a lot like Central. They swarmed to the football that time. Looked like Thomas, Eisen, Peterson, several of them there in to make the tackle.
Second down and long. Vols unable to get anything really going offensively. Eufaula's defense coming up big. Second period just underway. 11:18 left until halftime. I backfield. Marcus Heflin, the fullback. Jalen, the tailback. Split outs either way for Burns. Second and long. Sweep it. Lyles looking for a gap. Hit in the line. Bounces off. Tries to go forward. And he will get back about 3 of those yards. It's going to bring up third down, and it looks like about 14 to go.
And Tommy, big guy up front, McElroy, just drove the center. Dawson Taylor back in the backfield that time, forced him into Lyles. Jalen nowhere to go. Struggled back to maybe pick up about a yard.
Third, we'll call it about 15. Needing to reach the Eufaula 38-yard line for the first down. Flanord goes to the far side. Here's DJ Ford near us. Again, the eye look. Third and long. Burns back, throwing the fade pattern to DJ. Too high. Cannot connect. It's incomplete. It's fourth down, and now got to punt the football away.
ball was overthrown. One thing you like about Eufaula, they're coming up and challenging the receivers off the line of scrimmage, not letting them run free, coming up, getting that little chuck within 5 yards, disrupting the pattern that time. Ball goes out of bounds.
Isaac Andrews to punt the football away. Back deep is Nelson. Good snap. Isaac gets a good kick out of it. Nelson comes up, going to field it, and going to split defenders across the 30 rather, and out to about the 35-yard line. So Eufaula hanging in there, going to bring it out to the 35. It's 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Be some of the best starting field position they've had so far in the ball game. A couple of times inside their own 15-yard line, but right now they can get out here and this offense has got to worry you. A lot of speed. You got to cover your corners and just not take anything for granted.
Still no score. 10-11 left here in the first half. Split outs will go either way. Warren, shotgun formation. As he'll roll to the left side, looking, going to try to turn it up and run now. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds across the way. DJ Ford unloads on him. And they will gain about 5 yards, brings up a 2nd and 5. Eufaula coaches wanting a late hit.
Yeah.
It will not happen.
DJ got contact in bounds that time, and I'm going to tell you, he's going to let you know he's out there. He's not afraid to come up and face contact with anybody.
2nd down and 5 after the rollout from Warren. No score here at Volunteer Stadium. The Eufaula Tigers and the Central Volunteers. 2nd and 5. Handoff up the middle. Hit once, spins off, going to struggle forward for a gain of a couple. Brings up a 3rd down, and we'll say 2.5.
Looks like going to be a couple of yards shy, Tommy, but a big conversion down coming up right here for Eufaula is JoJo Staples. Looks like Tim Henry and maybe Kobe Robinson in up off the bottom of the pile.
Evan Whitehead checks in, replacing Bickerstaff in the defensive alignment. 3rd and a couple. Possession down right here. The Vols defense tries to come up big. 3rd and, as we'll say, close to 3. And that big line comes up here, and they'll go unbalanced line to the right side, bring in a couple of backs there as well, and hand it off right behind them, and no, sir.
He's going to be, according to where they spot him on the far side. He's got it on the near side, I'm not sure.
That's a great spot, I tell you. I didn't think he got near the line, and they're going to give him over the line.
You're right.
They will say they go 1st down. Wow. That's a good spot for the visitors there.
Well, they get the benefit of that one, but Volunteers defense just got to stand up here and get the ball back.
1st down and 10 for the Tigers. They'll go back to that tight formation. Again, bringing in a lineman in the backfield, so a power set to the right side. They'll sweep it to the right side, turning it up, and across midfield into Vol territory to the 47-yard line. And that's going to be a gain, looks like, of about 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Peyton Reynolds, DJ Ford in there to make the stop, but not before he gets about 7 yards. A lot of meat up front leading the way. As you mentioned, getting that lineman in the backfield, getting a lot of blockers out in front of the ball carrier.
Got the corner sealed. And looks like they found something they're liking here. They'll go power to the left side this time. Same look. Hand it off, bouncing it outside. 1st down and more to about the 41-yard line.
And that's a good run from the running back that time. It looked like it might have been Purcell. Acted like he wanted to go to the corner, but JoJo forced him back inside. He saw he had the 1st down, took what the defense gave him and moves the chain.
1st down and 10, just outside the 40. Eufaula on the move. As they'll go back to that same power look. Same play, left side, bouncing it out, cutting it back in, and we'll go to the same play to the 35-yard line. In at the tailback is number 25 now, and that is Johnson. And he's able to find a little cushion there and turn it up for another game.
Well, Eufaula's just coming out and playing power football, as you mentioned. Got a couple of extra linemen in there and plenty of blockers up front. They're just using numbers right now to push this defensive front back and pick up big chunks of yardage.
As you can see, they're going tight formation, but they're bringing in 2 extra blockers on the left side. They'll sweep it again. That's Johnson. Johnson's hit, but finds first down yardage. He'll bring it to the 30.
They've saw on film how well Central pursues laterally down the line of scrimmage, and very few teams this year have been able to make a lot of hay on the corners, but that's what they're trying to do, is get a hat on a hat and have an extra number out there for somebody to block, and they're doing a good job of picking up yardage.
They will move the chains forward. First down and 10, Eufaula, at just outside the 30-yard line. Same power formation. Evan Whitehead scrambles on, and Vol's going to have to take a timeout. We're going to take the break as well. No score here at Volunteer Stadium. 7:03 left until halftime. We'll take this timeout and come back with more Vols football on WAXC TV.
Are you having a hard time today filling that position that you have open? Are you out there today looking for that right career opportunity?
At Onan Staffing Our Businesses People, we help motivated job seekers and partnering companies grow and prosper by setting the staffing industry standard for strong employee relations and exemplary customer service. We believe employees are a responsibility, not a commodity. Start building your career today. We position job seekers in a variety of services.
Let us help you today. Give us a call at Onan Staffing.
Hey, look, folks, we have to sell 300 cars and trucks this month. That means bigger selection, better prices. One example coming right now, sporty Honda Civics. Got them on sale for just $139 a month. That's just one example. Sarah Honda Sylacauga, don't miss out. You come and see us. Hey, you know what? I thought of one more thing, folks. During Campaign 300, check this out. Fun to drive. Brand new Honda Accords like this, $169 a month. That's just one example. Sarah Honda Sylacauga, 30 minutes south of Birmingham. Big sale. You come and see us.
What a great tradition, serving Clay, Tallapoosa, and surrounding counties for decades. Not just a great store for plumbing supplies and service, but a showroom and salespeople to help you with decisions on brand name Delta faucets and custom shower system. Make sure you pick up the heavy-duty and well-insulated K2 coolers. Southern Pipe and Supplies, located on Dadeville Road in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4235.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
For over 35 years, Dairy Delight in Ashland's been providing the area some of the best of your favorite comfort food. From the best burgers around to their famous hot dogs and chicken fingers and sandwiches, even the pickiest of eaters can find some great food at Dairy Delight. And never leave without getting one of the hand-spun milkshakes, banana splits, or soft-serve ice cream just to top it off. Visit Dairy Delight on Highway 77 North, just off the square in downtown Ashland to discover what everyone's talking about and become a customer for life.
Young's Drug Store has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drug Store, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drug Store offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drug Store now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstorellc.com. Young's Drug Store, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280 in Alex City has delivered new Fords for 35 years. Need fuel efficiency with style? See the best selection of 13 Ford Fusions delivering 38 mpg in a new stylish package. Check out the Hybrid C Max crossover now on the lot, offering roomy comfort with an amazing 47 mpg rating highway and city.
Hello, this is Jeff Smith with Tallapoosa Ford. I'd like to welcome you to our dealership and experience our low-pressure sales. With non-commissioned salespeople, our sales force is here to serve you.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford, Highway 280, Alex City. If we don't have it, we'll get it, guaranteed.
Back at Volunteer Stadium, Eufaula on the move. First down and 10 at the Volunteer 30-yard line. Handoff up the middle, trying to bounce it outside and carrying defenders forward for 5. It's like 5 every snap of the ball, Jeff.
Not had a negative yardage play on this drive. It started there on 35-yard line. It's been positive plays and moving the chains. And you know, one thing coming in here tonight, Tommy, all we heard of was the only common opponent between these two teams was Benjamin Russell. Benjamin Russell beat Central 23-15. they beat Eufaula 55-0. I think these kids early on might have bought into that. They're going to have to forget that and get out here and play football.
It's 2nd down and 5 for Eufaula as they'll run the handoff up the middle and slipping a tackle. This time only a gain of a couple. The winner of this game advancing to take on the winner of St. Paul's and Helena, and St. Paul's all over Helena early. It's 22-0.
And for those of you that are not familiar, St. Paul's is probably a juggernaut, if you want to use that term. One of the better teams in the state in any classification, and it's going to be a long trip. Should Central win tonight, be all the way down to Mobile next Friday night.
That's right. Eufaula trying to end those dreams here tonight, and have played well here early. They come to the line, the power set to the right side, 3rd and about 3, hand it off up the middle, and I don't think he got there that time. He will be shy of the 20 at about the 21. It's going to bring up 4th down a yard.
Yeah, going to be a yard shy. And they've got a good field goal kicker. We watched him in warm-ups, pretty good from about 35 yards in, and certainly within his range here.
Noah Leary checking in. It's going to be 4th and a yard. Decision time for Eufaula. They're going to try to keep this drive alive.
And I like that decision.
Yeah.
On the road, the way your offense has moved the ball here on this drive, you got to give these guys a chance to get some big points out of it.
4th and a yard as Eufaula comes to the line. Long snap count. And now a timeout called for by Eufaula. Trying to get the Vols to jump off sides. They did not. And now looks like that they may opt for the field goal opportunity, and nonetheless they're going to talk about it here. Thanks to all the sponsors again who have been with us throughout this football season and bring you Vols football every week, including Tallapoosa Ford, also Dairy Delight of Ashland, Depot Computer of Alex City, Highway 9 Vapor, and Central Alabama Community College.
Something we talked about earlier about how this football team's matured down the stretch of this season. First, there's a good example of it. First 4 or 5 weeks of the game, when the opposition tried that, you see 3 or 4 guys crash and come over and get the penalty, give them a first down. Tonight, very disciplined, stayed at home and didn't give up the free down.
That's right. So again, they sat in there and now brings up a 4th and about a yard. And I still think Eufaula may go for it here. I don't know. Like you said, a good field goal kicker that we saw in warm-ups, but this could be a momentum builder if the Vols defense can come up big here. And they will keep the offense on the field. Staying with the power set. Over here, it's actually moving it to the left side now. Imano going to run the sweep, turning it up, and first down. Just slipped inside the 20, down to just outside the 15-yard line, and he'll pick up the first down.
And Tommy, again, it's another one of those plays where you got numbers, you get man-on-man out there, you got one free blocker, gets him turned upfield, and they move the chains once again and keep this drive going.
Eufaula keeping the football away from that Vol offense. We've seen that here in the first half as they put an impressive drive together here. It is first down and 10 at the 16-yard line of Central. Fakes it, rolls out the left side, got pressure, throws it up for grabs, and it's going to be picked up, dropped. Oh. They'll say incomplete. Evan Whitehead there for the interception number 5, cannot haul it in. And it's going to be 2nd and 10, but man, you need the football there.
And good job by the Eufaula receiver that time coming back, playing defender. I think he pulled Evans' hands away from the ball just as it got to him, but that ball was just thrown up with a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and Central really need a big turnover here.
2nd down and 10. Eufaula tried to go for it all right there. Back to this power set again. Sweep it to the left side. Johnson trying to get to the corner. He's butted out of bounds, but he'll gain about 7 yards before he's knocked out of bounds. And it's going to bring up 3rd, and we'll call it about 3.5.
Looks like it's Whitehead that got over and made a tackle, but he gets up holding that left shoulder, signaling he needs to come out of the ball game. Got a stinger out there, and he's going to have to come out.
And steps out of bounds, actually only a gain of about 3 yards.
Yeah.
So that is a huge break for the Vols, so it's 3rd and about 7.
I'm going to tell you, you got to watch Whitehead. He is in a lot of pain out there with that left shoulder.
He's trying to move it around here. It is 3rd and about 7. They'll fake it and hand it off on the inside. Coming to the near side, nothing there. Good play by the Vol defense, brings him down at the 11, and it's going to bring up 4th and long.
Good discipline that time. Didn't go with the ball fake, stayed at home. Tyler Smith, looks like Peyton Reynolds Also, I believe that's DJ Denny up there to make the tackle as well.
And now field goal coming on. As Whitehead will check out. And a field goal opportunity now for Eufaula to try to get on the board here with 3:37 left in the first half. This will be about a 28-yarder from the far hash. Movement. They missed that one, didn't get it called. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
And the field goal is good.
Vols players indicating that it was off to the side, but nonetheless, it will be 3-0. Eufaula takes the lead with 3:16 left in the first half.
Tommy, impressive drive. Like we told you, they started at their own 35-yard line, and really in the whole series probably only had one negative yardage play, but everything else got some positive yardage. But credit Central's defense. Once they got in that red zone inside the 20-yard line, they stiffened, played like they're supposed to, and held them to a field goal.
That's a victory for the Vol defense right there. I mean, that's the way I look at it. And Vols got 3 minutes and 16 seconds to try to get on the board here before halftime. As the Eufaula defense, the thing, Jeff, that stood out to me is just the speed.
Yeah.
I think that they have tremendous speed when you start looking at linebacking core and secondary.
One thing you're seeing is the Volunteer offense is not able to get off those blocks. There's the defensive line's holding them up and allowing those linebackers and corners to come up there and make the tackles.
Linebackers are just roaming back there and making play after play. Vols to return the kick. You got Ford back there along with J.J. Jennings and Malik Dark. Dark in the middle, stands inside the 5. Haney, the kicker, will kick it from the near hash. Love to get a great return here.
We was talking about Haney being a little kid when we was warming up, but he got a big leg on him, a good kick a while ago.
As he will boot it away. Pooch kick to the near side. Taking it and coming to the near side is Heflin. He'll bring it to the 30-yard line where it's 1st and 10.
Good job of getting him pinned near the boundary. A high, short kick gave the team, the coverage, time to get down there and not allow a big return. And, you know, it's something I was looking through the stats today. Through this entire season, Central has not had one special teams touchdown, either on a punt return or a kickoff return all year long. And that's something, you know, they have really prided themselves over the years, but they've struggled there this year.
Opening up with a wishbone here. DJ Ford goes to the far side. Burns under center on 1st and 10. Gives it left side. Jalen finds a little gap, but not a lot. He gets whopped down after a gain of a couple. Brings up a 2nd and about 8.
Well, we're sitting here watching that hole open up for just a minute, but the linebacker number 24, and that is Thompson, just stepped right in there. Good form tackle right between the numbers and brings him to the ground.
2nd down, about 7.5. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the first half. Fast-moving half of football. The wishbone. Back behind J.T. Burns. He'll go to the right side. Peoples is hit right at the line and nothing. He will be driven back. It's going to bring the 3rd and a long 7.
Well, you got to give a lot of credit, McElroy, Hill, and Thomas up on that side of the line of scrimmage defensively for the Tigers. They're just not going anywhere, not allowing any room for these backs from Central to go out.
Got a little bit of forward progress there, so we'll say 3rd and 5. Big play right here for the Volunteer offense. Here comes Ford and Flanord to the near side. Eye backfield behind J.T. Burns. 3rd and long. Sweep it to the left side. Jalen trying to get a block. Turns it up. He's got his 1st down. And he's going to cut it back against the grain and take off running. Gets a wall. Gets a late flag back here. Jalen's going to take it to the house. But a flag back here at midfield.
And Tommy, I'm telling you, Jalen reversing his field back against the grain that time. I think they're going to throw it on Dawson Taylor for a block in the back as Jalen was trying to go back across the field.
And looks like there's signaling hold. It's hard to tell with the gloves on the hand, but both teams now with great runs being returned because of penalties. And that was the break the Volunteers needed right there. That's going to move it back inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. Tremendous run by Jalen to shake loose over here on the boundary and then outrun the defense across the way.
Not sure. They might have got Dawson or Colby, one of the guys in the middle, just trying to help his running back that time, and gets flagged for a penalty and brings back a big touchdown run.
3rd down and a long 3. Ball at the 37-yard line. Vols trying to keep this drive alive here. Big 3rd down play for this offense. To the wishbone. They'll sweep it right side to Peoples. Peoples going to be hit and driven down. Nothing there. There's just nowhere to run the football. Every time Peoples tries the right side, they meet him right at the hole, and there's nowhere to go.
And don't think that the Tigers don't realize how big that was getting that touchdown call back a while ago. They know that they got a reprieve. Flowers in there to make the tackle for the Tigers, and they got a lot of momentum going their way with a 4th down coming up.
4th down. Vols going to have to punch football away here. Clock rolling, under a minute remaining. Isaac Andrews back in punt formation. We have seen Eufaula go after every punt that the Vols have had here tonight.
They ain't got anybody back.
They're bringing the house. Snap to Isaac. Gets it out of there. Nice kick. Gets to the 25. Gets the great roll inside the 15. They'll let it roll. And down at about the 11-yard line. 28 seconds left on the clock.
Call that about 58 yards on the kick and roll that time. But again, Eufaula with nobody back, they sold out. I'm not sure they were sold that Central was going to kick the ball, but in that situation they had no other choice. But again, like you said, they've come after them a couple of times and got real close early in this game.
28 seconds. You got to expect Eufaula, I would think, to just take a knee and take this lead into the locker room. 3-0. They've got to be satisfied.
I'm not sure they want to do that. They know they've got the speed if they can get out on the corner and break a big one. But I don't think they'll try anything fancy. I don't think you're still going to see the ball in there. But they may try to work the corner and at least get a big play out of it.
Spending a lot of time in the huddle if that's all they're doing. Put it that way.
Down to 9 seconds.
They will come out and get in the bunch formation. Yeah, he'll take a knee. As he will take it. Flag comes in. Is it going to be delay a game? Yeah, they didn't get the snap off.
When you're going to take a knee, you just don't want to take a penalty for a delay of game. But again, that play clock was under 10 seconds when they broke the huddle.
I think there may have been a moment of indecision there on whether you take the knee or, like you said, try to make something big happen.
Well, even with a delay of game, there's a couple of seconds ran off the game clock.
They will take the knee there. And that will be our final play here in the first half. Time for your Cabinets Direct halftime report. We will take this time out and come back from Volunteer Stadium as we go to the locker room. 3-0 as Eufaula will lead here as they make their way into the locker room here tonight. First round of the Class 5A playoffs when we come back. Halftime brought to you by Cabinets Direct. It comes your way next.
There's more than one way to get professional lawn care. Do it yourself like this homeowner with whatever this is. Pros use reliable, powerful Gravely equipment. This homeowner gets by with something else. Gravely delivers the high performance and quality professionals stake their reputation on. Gravely outpowers, outlasts, outperforms. Get what the pros use.
Get Gravely lawn equipment and more at Abernathy Farm Supply in Alexander City.
For over 70 years, Curley Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curley Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curley stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curley's inventory online at www.curleymotor.com. Curley Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curley Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama. Larry Jordan says, y'all come on up here. If you like good catfish, I'm talking about USA farm raised catfish, you gonna love Red's Catfish. Been around for many, many years. Family friendly, you better believe it. And let me tell you just a few things that you can get with that catfish. Hush puppies, coleslaw, some of the best sweet tea you've ever had, hamburgers, cheeseburgers. So it's not just catfish. That's Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama.
And welcome back. Cabinets Direct Halftime Report. Tommy Wood along with Terry Johnson now as we are talking about some things that are going on here at Volunteer Stadium and pretty much go year-round, again, with the Volunteer Athletic Club. And, Terry, first off, we want to talk about the baseball facility that's being built over there, and that's just a remarkable thing that's going to be a great addition here.
Yeah, the building, we're actually got a work day tomorrow. We'll be working on it, all the athletic club members. We've got the outside just about done. We'll be working on the inside, and we encourage anybody that wants to come and help or donate money. They can donate to the First State Bank of Clay County, and we appreciate them for being our financial partner. But yeah, this building will be inside facility, softball, baseball. And we just encourage anybody that wants to get involved.
For the folks that have not been inside, talk about exactly what's in there. Batting cages, or what exactly do you have?
They will be. There'll be 2 rooms that are 20 by 25. There'll be storage rooms. And then the softball team, they'll have a 50-foot by, I think it's a 50-foot by 50-foot practice area. Mm-hmm. The boys, they have the same. And, we'll have the AstroTurf on the concrete floor. Then we'll have the netting put up so they can do just about anything they need to do inside when the weather's bad.
One thing that the athletic club really does a great job is raising funds. Let's talk about some things that you've had going on throughout this fall. I know the Auburn, Alabama tickets that you gave away a couple of weeks back. You've done so many things. Talk about some of the other things that you've been able to do.
Well, you mentioned about the Iron Bowl tickets. And, of course, we all know Chad Harris, one of the local folks. He won it, and he's a big Auburn fan, so he's excited. And I think they're already making plans about going. And also then we had our $5,000 giveaway, pancake breakfast. That went really good. Had a lot of local folks to win some prizes and money. And, of course, we got the merchandise. We have the hoodies this year. We still have the caps, visors, the boggins. Had a really good day at Heritage Day last week. Mm-hmm. And that, that program, we make some money on it.
Let's talk about, I know that you're very active, of course, during football season. What a lot of folks may not know, this is not a quarterback club. This is an athletic club, which means you sponsor pretty much every athletic event out here, and you guys are involved year-round.
Right. We get involved with every sport, and a lot of people think that just because we're athletic club and just take the band boosters, for example, we work a lot with them in conjunction on different projects. The scissor lift that we do our end zone shot off of, when the band practice on their field, they'll use it down there where their drum major can be lifted up, or their director, mm-hmm. and the students can see them better. The volunteer moms, we do a lot in conjunction with them. A lot of these projects around the bleachers at the baseball field, That was one we did a partnership with the moms in it. The tarps for the baseball, softball field, we did a partnership with them. But it's really good. All the different aspects. You know, the golf team, the volleyball team, you know, basketball. You know, we're there for all sports.
That's awesome. And finally, we want to talk about your meeting time. And folks, if you're watching at home and you've not become involved with the Volunteer Athletic Club, Terry will tell you exactly how you can become involved and be more instrumental in building this program to where it's one of the tops in the state. So you meet every week.
We meet every week. We try to meet every Tuesday night. Of course, we have to move it when we're playing junior high and B team games. But we usually meet at 6 o'clock every Tuesday night. And then after football season, we'll usually meet at least once a month. And we encourage, you know, especially if you're a parent of a student that's in any athletics, we ask you to get involved with it. You know, don't just sit on the sideline. Let's get out there in the trenches and get this stuff done for our student athletes.
And there's a lot of folks that are getting it done with the Volunteer Athletic Club. And, again, we encourage you to become involved as well. Terry Johnson joining us here with the Volunteer Athletic Club. And when we come back, we'll continue with the Cabinets Direct halftime report. Scored halftime, 3-0. Eufaula leading over our Volunteers. We've got to get some points here in the second half, Terry.
I hope a lot.
We need a lot of points, and hopefully we can get some things going here in the second half here in round one of the playoffs. We'll be back with more of the Cabinets Direct halftime report in just a moment.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates and with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you financed. Hallman also has Graceland portable buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success. It's football season, and the Tide is ready to roll again. Bama fans, make sure you have everything you need to show your Tide pride. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg has it all. Polo coaches shirts, game day t-shirts, hats, watches, autographed memorabilia, Daniel Moore prints, and home goods. Bama Wear is also the original home of the popular Bama Girl t-shirts and has plenty of Tide stuff for the Bama ladies, including houndstooth purses, dresses, raincoats, and more. So whether you're gearing up to show your Tide pride at home or the game, there's only one place to go: Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg. You can also get your Tide gear online at BamaWear.com. Roll Tide. We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Hey, look, folks, the new Sarah Nissan Sylacauga, every day's a sale day. Back coming right now, sporty Nissan Sentras, 39 miles per gallon. Got them on sale for just $129 a month. Sarah Nissan Sylacauga, don't miss this big sale. You come and see us. Hey, you know what? I thought of one more thing, folks. During Campaign 300, grab a brand new Nissan Versa like this, 40 miles per gallon, believe it or not, $79 a month. Sarah Nissan, Sylacauga. Don't miss out. You come and see us.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
As part of the Cabinets Direct halftime report, time to sit back and enjoy the Central High School Volunteer Marching Band. This year's band is the biggest in Clay Central's short history. Under the direction of Mr. Russell Hathcock, the band has 120 members, including 19 seniors. Drum majors John David Phillips, and after being named the best in class in a pair of competitions this fall, the Central Band continues to be the premier band in this area. Let's sit back and enjoy the Central High School Volunteer Marching Band. And that's the Central High School Marching Band here tonight at Volunteer Stadium. Scored halftime 3-0. Eufaula leading over the Central Volunteers. When we come back, second half action from Class 5A playoffs right here on WAXC TV.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And we have one of the greatest selections to choose from. We have Chevrolet, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, we got it all. So you come see us right here at Clay Automotive and experience the new Clay Way.
Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama. Larry Jordan says, y'all come on up here. If you like good catfish, I'm talking about USA farm raised catfish, you gonna love Red's Catfish. Been around for many, many years. Family friendly, you better believe it. And let me tell you just a few things that you can get with that catfish. Hush puppies, coleslaw, some of the best sweet tea you've ever had, hamburgers, cheeseburgers. So it's not just catfish. That's Red's Catfish Cabin in Crackford, Alabama.
Back at Volunteers Stadium, second half about to get underway with a Talladega Ford kickoff. Haney to kick it off deep to Malik Dark. Also, you got Jennings and Ford awaiting the kick. Last time it was a short pooch kick by Haney. As we're about to get the second half underway, brought to you by Talladega Ford. Check them out on the web, TalladegaFord.com. Another pooch kick, and it's going to hit on the ground and then picked up by Jennings. Far side, J.J. Jennings brings it out to about the 34-yard line. That's where the Vols will start. First and 10. J.T. Burns, the quarterback. He is a junior. Marcus Heflin in the backfield. He is a senior along with fellow classmate Jalen Lyles. On the front, you got Dawson Taylor, Kobe Robinson, also Trey Kidd, Adam Milam, Adam Brown, Peyton Reynolds, and on the outside, Davin Flanord and DJ Ford. Vols will come to the line. DJ Denny in there at right guard. I backfield, back behind Burns. It is first down and 10. They'll hand it off right side. Jalen trying to get outside, cuts it back. He'll bring it across the 40, breaks a tackle, 45, breaks another tackle midfield. He'll take it all the way down to the 43-yard line, goes Jalen Lyles.
Tommy, just what they needed to start off this second half, 23-yard run, just a little simple off-tackle play that time, but Jalen real patient, waiting on his block. He found that crease, turned it upfield, and the safety Nelson saved a touchdown.
Good for a Clay Automotive first down all the way down to the 43-yard line of Eufaula. First play of the second half, and the Vols rip off a big gain. DJ Ford will go to the far side. Once again, the I formation behind Burns. First and 10. Burns will take it. He'll go to Jalen left side, another good gain, and Jalen is going to bring it down to about the 37-yard line, and then a late hit going to be tacked on. Eufaula with a personal foul. Taking a cheap shot there on Jalen. Just wasn't sure he was on the ground, so they deliver a big blow, and that's going to be 15 yards.
Just a mental mistake that time, and looked like it might have been Peterson from the secondary coming up and going to draw that flag. But two successive plays to begin this second half, and Central's offensive line coming out and trying to take care of business. Talking with the coaching staff, some of them at halftime, they felt like they're just going through the motion. They thought that their players might have been trying to take advantage of Eufaula, kind of overlooking them, but I promise you Chris Herring and his bunch got their attention in the dressing room.
Makes it first down and 10 at the 21-yard line for the Volunteers. In two plays, they have moved it deeper into Eufaula territory. Burns back to pass, throws it on the outside, caught by DJ Ford. Ford is hit but drives the defender forward for a gain of 9. possibly 10. They'll say shy of the first down by a half yard.
Something they saw in the first half they weren't able to capitalize on them. Ford out there, one-on-one coverage, no backside help, little comeback route that time. DJ with those good hands goes down and gets it, and trying to make something happen after the run and gets very close to a first down.
The official does say first down yardage as they will move it just outside the 10. It is 1st and 10 for another Clay Automotive first down. High backfield. You see a little giddy up in the step of the Vols as they are now up on the ball ready to go. Burns, left side, Jalen. Jalen's hit once and not a whole lot there. As he will stop, they'll drive him back. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not a lot of room there. Hill, McElroy, Ison, and a couple of other Tigers in those white jerseys there to stop him right near the line of scrimmage. Along that front is Flowers as well for Eufaula.
And Peyton Reynolds having to check out over here, holding his hand. As him coming out is big news there as he will check out over here on the near side.
And Tommy, we know in past games a time or two, Peyton's had a problem with dislocating the finger. That may be the problem here now.
2nd down and about 9. Sweep to the near side. Jalen cuts it up, cuts again. Jalen to the 3. Jalen in for 6. The Vols are on the board.
Tony's going to have to carry the back judge with him as he got in the middle of that play that time. A good hard running. Once he cleared the line of scrimmage, again goes back across the grain. Excellent drive, goes 65 yards, open this ball game here in the second half.
6-3, the Vols on the board. Isaac Andrews on for the extra point. Burns will put it down. Taylor snaps it back there to him. Try to make it a 4-point lead. As the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick lands on top of the bus in the far end zone. 7-3, Volunteers with their first lead of the night. We got 9:35 left in the third period.
Tommy, they came out with a better sense of what they wanted to do, and we looked down on the field. Peyton Reynolds in a lot of pain. I believe he's dislocated the finger. They're trying to get it set back and going to tape it together, but you don't see Peyton show a lot of pain or emotion very often, but young man's hurting down there on the side.
He is in a lot of pain over here on the near side. That is a huge blow if he can't return to this ball game.
They'll have to take his hand off before he won't go back in there.
The two doctors over here on the near side, they are checking him out, see if there's anything that they can do with that finger. Talladega forward at kickoff. Isaac Andrews to boot it away for the Vols. 9:35 left here in the third, and a totally different feeling here in this stadium after that drive by the Vols. Cromwell back deep, standing at about the 5-yard line, awaiting the kick from Andrews. Again, Talladega Ford, check them out on the web, TalladagaFord.com. End-over-end kick. Cromwell fields it at the 10 on the run. To the 15, to the 20, finds a gap, goes to the far side. He'll break it outside, and he's down the far sideline. He's going to take it. He will go all the way for 6, and Eufaula answers the Vols touchdown with one of their own.
Tommy, about 91, 92 yards on that return, and just basically right up the middle. Somebody lost their lane coverage, and we've saw that the last 3 ball games. Central has given up big return yards on kickoffs to their opponents, and that's a big one right there as they had just gotten the lead, and now they go back down.
9-7 now. Eufaula answers, and they take a 2-point lead. Peyton Reynolds looks like they may be taking him to the locker room, Jeff.
I think you're right.
As they will walk him over here on the near side, and he is going to check out, and they're going to go get that young man checked out. That's tough. The kick is up. The kick is good. 10-7. Eufaula back on top by 3.
Now, they're just a devastating blow that time, number one, to allow the big return. But as we see 46, I'm not sure he's heading to the locker room. He's maybe going out.
They just took him out. They may be taking him to the hospital to check that hand out again.
That's a huge blow both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, that is a huge blow to this Volunteer team. They're going to be taking him. Looks like they will be taking him to the hospital for some observation and see what they can find out about him, but he's leaving over here on the near side.
And you got to hate that, not only for your team, but for Peyton personally. Young man's given his heart and soul to this program for the last 4 or 5 years, been the leader on this football team. And he's a senior. He knows when he leaves here right now, this may be the last time he's wearing that red, white, and blue jersey.
So after a very quiet first half on the scoreboard, a couple of quick scores here in the second half. We've got 9:21 left in the third, and Eufaula leads 10-7. Haney to kick it off. Malik Dark back deep. They will move up the return men after those pooch kicks by Haney. Not understanding the pooch kicks, to be honest with you.
I don't either.
Pregame, we saw him booming them. Again, they'll try to pin J.J. Jennings on the far boundary. He'll take it at the 25, come to the near side, needing a block, and he gets one to the 30-yard line. He'll spin, bring it out to the 33-yard line.
And again, they're trying to pin them to the boundary on the far side, but Central trying to get something established, trying to get a wedge about the middle of the field, but Eufaula with good coverage down there, not allowing him to get upfield.
We look back behind the press box here. You see Peyton on the golf cart as they will be checking him for some x-rays, it would appear. So as he is out here on the backside, and we will check momentarily to see if we can get an answer there. But the Vols have it. Handoff up the middle is Heflin. He will bring it to the 35, struggle forward to about the 37-yard line. They'll let him keep moving, and he may move the pile to about the 38.
Yeah, I'm going to get positive yardage out of it and get out around the 37, 38-yard line. And again, you talk about Peyton's absence on the defense, but right here they like to run to his side, line him up at tight end on one side, the other. He's such a good blocker. Like to get in there and run behind him. Not going to be able to.
Ball's going to try to get something going here. They're down 10-7 with 8:40 remaining in the third. Two split outs go to the left side. That's Flanord and Ford. I backfield, back behind Jalen. Second down, we'll call it about 5.5. It'll be Jalen, left side, needing a block, gets two, turns it up, got his first and more. 45 midfield, Jalen Lyles turns it on. He will take it to the house, and a block in the back. Oh my goodness. At the 35-yard line, and that was Adam Brown down the far sideline. The defender stopped. He ran over him, and that's going to be a block in the back. It's coming back.
And, it was 15 yards behind
Nowhere
the play.
near the play.
Kind of like we saw years ago down at Georgiana, one that really affected the ball game, but going to bring back a 63-yard run. That's 2 runs tonight for Jalen Lyles. He's got to figure when are things going to go right for me.
That is tough play right there.
One thing you got to point out on that play, Isaac Andrews came in that time to replace Peyton Reynolds at that tight end on the far side and really got a good block to spring Jalen to the corner.
Play will get the first down. Marked outside the 45. It is first down and 10 for the Vols. 8:11 left here in the third. Jalen going to check out, try to get a little breather over here. That is a tough penalty to bring that one back. I backfield on 1st and 10. Burns off to Heflin. Heflin turns it up. Heflin will fight his way down close to the 40-yard line. Give him a gain of about 4.5 on the play. Second and a long 5.
Go that lead play to Heflin right up the gut that time. And just keeping that defense honest, not letting them cheat to the corners that time, comes back up the middle for about 5 yards.
Clock rolling, 7:30 remaining here in the third. Cool night here at Volunteer Stadium. The Vols trying to heat it up here in the second half. Down by 3, 10-7. I formation, quick hitter on the outside, caught by Flanord. Needs a block, turns the corner. Flanord close to the 35 and a flag on the far side, and then a late hit again. That one's going to be Trey Kidd with a personal foul after the play's over.
Boy, and just mental mistakes right now. You got to keep your head in the game and know what's going on around you and not make these mistakes. You've already had 2 big touchdowns called back. You got a drive going right now in your opponent's territory, and mistakes like that is just a killer for your momentum.
Play was well over, and Trey Kidd shoves the defender in the back, and officials are sorting it out. There was already 1 flag on the play. If they're both against the Vols, that is going to be huge on this drive. The officials talking about it about the 42-yard line. You got to keep your composure. All right, this is where you got to, again, get your character to step up and keep your composure. You've got to be able to hold your emotions.
Especially if you're a senior right now. Tommy, you've been in these situations. The rest of the guys are looking up to you. You've got to carry this football team, and not only with your actions, but also with the way you conduct yourself. And you just got to be aware of what's going on and not commit those fouls. And Central, we talked about it several times. They come into this game with almost 60 yards a game in penalties. First half, very well played, not that many penalties. A couple of big ones that called a big run back, but here early on, there's a lot of yellow flags hitting the ground.
Yeah, there's, again, the officials. This is taking a while to sort out because there was a penalty during the play, and then as we mentioned, not sure where that one came from, but following the play, we saw the push from Trey Kidd on the defender, and immediately the Yellow Hankies came out on that one.
I think the best Central can hope for right now is these might be offset, and
that's
we're
the
fixing
hope.
to find out.
Shot block against the Vols, and then after the play's over, personal foul against both teams.
Okay.
So those offset, but it will move it back inside Vol territory to the 49-yard line.
Well, it's not a way to
not
look
as bad
at
as it
it.
could be.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Not any way to look at it when you say it's not as bad as it could be. But again, you just got to play with more discipline and conduct yourself a little bit better than that, and not hurt your football team.
So 2nd down and 15 yards to go for the Vols. I'm with you. This could have been a whole lot worse. I did not see the personal foul against Eufaula, but I'm glad the guys in the striped shirts did.
We're like the rest of them. A lot of times we only see the retaliation, and there was evidently something before Trey Kidd got his push in.
2nd down and about 15. All right, after all that, Vols trying to get something to go offensively. The I backfield, end around to Quasi. Quasi's got a gap. Quasi can't slip away. He'll gain 6. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Almost slipping that tackle. He could have still been running.
Yeah, but again, his Flowers coming up there out of that secondary to make a score-saving tackle. Had he not got Jennings around the ankle that time, that could have been another 6 points.
3rd and a long 9. We'll go ahead and call it 10. 6:35 left here in the 3rd. JoJo Staples goes to the far side. And the wishbone look back behind JT on 3rd and about 10. They'll sweep it. Going to be the reverse to JoJo. Needs a block.
Oh, he's
going to turn it up. 40, 35, JoJo. 25, kick it in, JoJo. 15, 10, 5, and dives. Touchdown. Touchdown, JoJo Staples. He will take it into the end zone, and the Vols are back on top.
45 yards, Tommy. We saw that in the 6th game of the season when he ran that big reverse for a touchdown. Again tonight, perfect time to call it. Caught this aggressive Tiger defense going with the flow of the offensive line, and they come back. JoJo Staples with a big run and a great dive for the last 5 yards.
Enormous touchdown by JoJo Staples. Isaac Andrews back on for the extra point. Burns to put it down. Taylor to snap it back to him. He does, and Andrews does as well. 14-10, Vols take the lead. We'll take the timeout. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
There's more than one way to get professional lawn care. Do it yourself, like this homeowner, with whatever this is. Pros use reliable, powerful Gravely equipment. This homeowner gets by with something else. Gravely delivers the high performance and quality professionals stake their reputation on. Gravely outpowers, outlasts, outperforms. Get what the pros use.
Get Gravely lawn equipment and more at Abernathy Farm Supply in Alexander City.
Tallapoosa Ford is your Ford truck dealer for over 35 years. We've delivered on America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150. Tallapoosa Ford has the F-150 you want with a huge selection on site and can order any style or model you need with all the region's most competitive pricing. We service all warranty work with an award-winning service department, so we are with you down the road.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith, and I'd like to welcome you to Tallapoosa Ford, a family-owned Ford business locally owned for over 35 years. Your friend in the Ford business.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280, Alex City. Your Ford giant in East Central Alabama and your friends in the Ford business.
For over 35 years, Dairy Delight in Ashland's been providing the area some of the best of your favorite comfort food. From the best burgers around to their famous hot dogs and chicken fingers and sandwiches, even the pickiest of eaters can find some great food at Dairy Delight. And never leave without getting one of the hand-spun milkshakes, banana splits, or soft-serve ice cream just to top it off. Visit Dairy Delight on Highway 77 North, just off the square in downtown Ashland, to discover what everyone's talking about and become a customer for life.
Do you smoke or dip and want to quit but haven't been able to with conventional means? Try Vapor. It works. Highway 9 Vapor has hundreds of flavors of e-liquid, from full and light flavor cigarettes to Cuban cigar flavor, even dreamsicle, blueberry waffle, and many, many more. Visit Highway 9 Vapor online at highway9vapor.com. That's HWY9vapor.com. Call them at 256-252-8665 or stop by the store at 93119 Highway 9 in Lineville. Highway 9 Vapor. Stop smoking and start vaping today.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
You're watching Central High School of Clay County Volunteer Football on WAXC TV. Due to time constraints, we move forward in the broadcast.
Big conversion down, not only for the Eufaula Tigers, but for the Volunteer defense coming up.
3rd down. We'll call it about 8.5 to go for the Vols, or for the Tigers, actually. Vol defense trying to come up with a stop here. Leading by 4, you see there on your screen, 14-10. Split out comes to the near side. Man-to-man coverage with 2 receivers to the right. One will go to the shotgun. The left-hander rolls to the left side. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's hit once, and they'll bring him down. In on the stop, down on the bottom of that pile, is going to be Tim Henry. He would not let him shake him, and now it's punting time for the Tigers.
And good pressure off the far end, Tommy. I'm not sure. Looked like number 53, and I think that Browning got pressure back there and slowed him up just a step or two and disrupted that play.
4th down and about 9. Eufaula will send Haney in punt formation. The Vols set up DJ Ford to return it as he stands at the 35-yard line. Haney with a big leg. They'll set up the return, but a flag before they get that one underway.
Tommy, I saw somebody on the far side jump on the right side of that line. I think they're going to get motion against the Tigers.
It does look like it will go against the Tigers and move them back 5 as they will march it back, and the Tigers going to have to punt it away again.
And certainly you take that 5 right now and just hope to improve your field position and give your offense somewhere to work.
4th down, about 14 to go. DJ Ford sneaking up after the punt by Haney that time, very short. So Ford sneaks up a little bit, and this time he's going to kick it over his head. Ford gets away from it. It's going to roll inside the 35, and we'll roll that at the 31, and that's where the Vols will start, 1st and 10.
Yeah, we saw Haney what a leg he's got as far as place kicking, but punting, not quite the same story, but he gets a good bounce out of it, and Central's got 70 yards to go this time.
1st down and 10, Volunteers. Thanks to all the folks that bring you volunteer football, including Sarah Honda of Sylacauga, Southern Pipe and Supply, Upsy Daisy Boutique, as well as Lineville Health and Rehab. 2 split outs go to the left. I backfield behind Burns. First down and 10. Vols. It'll be Jalen, left side. Jalen lowers a shoulder and will bring it out close to the 34-yard line. And again, Trey Kidd with a little extracurricular. And Eufaula wanting a penalty there. They're going to have to calm him down. The big guy's gotten upset. And again, close to a late hit there. And the officials talking to the Eufaula defenders. They're going to take Kidd out of the ball game.
Yeah, and Trey and Kadarian Hill on the other side have been going against each other pretty much all night, and a little bit of frustration on both sides.
Offset eye now with a straight eye formation back behind J.T. Burns. He's got Cameron Peoples, and seems to be confusion. Yeah, they're going to take a timeout. There's not enough men on the field.
Right, there's somebody didn't get out there.
Yeah, there's two that came off, only one went on, so somebody's out of the ball game. So they'll have to spend the timeout here with 2:57. J.T. Burns, great job of looking down and realizing you're short a man. Don't waste it down here, so they'll take the timeout, leaves the Vols with 2, the remainder of regulation.
And one thing you can bet Chris Herring's preaching in that huddle right now is cover up the football, protect the football, because you know Eufaula's going for it. They're trying to strip it, hang on to that ball and not give them anything cheap.
Coming into the left tackle position for the Vols, number 62, as he replaces Trey Kidd. And for the Volunteers, that is Eli Johnson, as he will go to the left tackle spot. DJ Denny over here on the right side. So you got Denny at right guard, Brown at right tackle, Kobe Robinson left guard, alongside Johnson, Dawson Taylor in the middle of that offensive line. Sweep it. Peoples needs a block, turns it up, finds a gap, 40-yard line. Peoples, he's got first down yardage, good for a Clay Automotive first down, out to the 43.
And Tommy, a good job by, I believe it's Kobe Robinson that pulled that time and got out there and got a good block, but we have got an injured Tiger on the ground.
Player down back here, and that looks to be number 12. And number 2, that is Warren. That is also the quarterback. Or is it 20? It's a 12, it looks like to me. Yeah, I believe
it is 12.
Yeah, I think
it's going to be
12.
Thomas.
Yeah, that is going to be Thomas. He's had a great ball game here tonight.
Well, that time he just sacrificed himself. He threw his body right in the middle of a couple of blockers that time, trying to break up that leading wedge, and looked like he might have got leg whipped and got hit right on the knee or the shin.
Kobe Robinson over here needing a helmet replacement. He's worked his way to tear up a helmet over here, so he will be wearing a new crown as he makes his way back on the field. And again, young man is still down, and like we said, has had a great ball game here tonight. We've called his name several times in this ball game. 2:45 left in the third. Volunteers leading 14-10.
Yeah, that young man we're talking about, Kenzarick Thomas, he's 6'2", 200 pounds, only a junior. We mentioned the youth on both sides of this football team for Eufaula. Defensively, they only got 2 seniors. They start 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, and 1 freshman over there. So, you know, got a lot to look forward to as far as the future of this program with all the young guys they got playing.
He is sitting up now, and they will try to help him to his feet momentarily. Looks like they're about to do that now, so he is up. And that is a good sign. Gets a nice round of applause from the homestanding Volunteers. And it looks like a leg injury as he's going to check out.
Yeah, he's not putting any weight whatsoever on that left leg, so doesn't look good for Thomas, and you got to hope for the best for him.
As he will make his way. That's a big blow to that Eufaula defense right there. So Vols have it. They've got a first down and 10 at the 43-yard line. That time, Jeff, we were looking at Peoples earlier and really had not seen that acceleration and just run with careless abandon. That last play, you saw a little of the Peoples we saw earlier.
Effort there.
Yeah, saw where he found a gap and turned it up. Burns under center. The eye backfield back behind him. It's first down and 10 for the Volunteers. He'll take it, go to his fullback, Heflin. Heflin finds a gap. Heflin running over defenders. He's close to another first down yardage. He's inside to the 48-yard line to the 47.
Yeah, Marcus that time with that extra little bit of lean got forward enough to move the chains and pick up a first down. Good hard run just off a right tackle.
First down and 10. Another Clay Automotive first down with 2 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the third period.
Marcus Heflin, not a guy they go to a lot, but they do it enough in a ball game to keep the middle of that defense honest. And when Heflin gets his chances, he makes the most out of it.
Good vision for a fullback. Very effective runner. First down and 10 for the Vols. This time back to pass is Burns. Going to throw it deep, intended for Ford. Got a step and gets a shove out of bounds, and it will be incomplete. They'll say uncatchable. And they could not connect there, so it brings up second down and 10.
Yeah, and just a little bit of late contact, but JT just a little bit off on that time, threw it a little bit too far to the outside and a little bit ahead of DJ. You got to think if you get it in DJ's area code, he's going to find some way to go up and get it.
Second down and 10 now. Ford will go to the left side this time. The I backfield, back behind JT. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, and movement all on the interior.
Yeah, there went Quasi was headed out in the flats automatically as soon as the line just got set. Quasi took off.
That moves it back, and now it is second and 15.
Tommy, you take and gamble when you go deep like that on first down. It does a number of things, but if you don't make it, you're behind the sticks, and then you come up with a big penalty like that, just puts you in a hard situation with second and 15.
Flanord and Ford go to the far side. They'll line up the I formation back behind JT on second and long. He'll step back, looking, throws it into flats. Ford makes the catch. 2 men there, so he'll get the yardage back from the penalty and bring up third and 10.
Again, they're working that little short route, a little 5 or 6 yard curl. DJ, good job getting the hands on the ball, but nowhere to go after the catch as Eufaula's there with good coverage from Streeter and Farmer.
Clock rolling with 1:47. They'll bring the spread package back in here on third and 10. Vols need a big play right here to keep this drive alive, keep that Eufaula offense off the field. 3 wideouts come to the near side. Ford will go to the far side. Shotgun formation. Jalen, along with Peoples, will now send Peoples in motion to the left side. Takes it, drops back, quarterback keeper all the way. Nothing.
Didn't fool Eufaula. Justin Warren, he was at Warren, I believe it was, maybe. Might have been number 7, Powers, not sure, but somebody right there in the middle didn't fall for it. They stayed at home and made the tackle.
Central got to punt the football away. Isaac Andrews back in punt formation. Nelson standing at the 15-yard line awaits the punt, but we've seen all night Eufaula's going to bring the house on every punt. Here comes the pressure again. Isaac off the side of his foot, going to need to get a roll here inside the 25, and not a good punt that time.
Yeah, just rushed it a little bit, got it right off his toe that time, and was fortunate to get a good bounce and get it down. They're going to mark it right at the 25-yard line, so that's where Eufaula will come back and set up shop.
First down and 10 for the Tigers, starting at the 25-yard line. 14-10 our score, brought to you by First State Bank. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors, including Harris Plumbing and Electric. Folks, if you need anything, anywhere from the floor to the ceiling, you need to check them out at Harris Plumbing and Electric. Thanks for bringing you Vols football every Friday night. First down and 10. Tigers, you got Tuck and Smith in there at linebacker. As Eufaula will come to the line. I formation again. And they'll go with the fake end around in the backfield. It goes good pressure up the middle. Is that Lane Browning again? And is that it or is that Tuck? That was Tuck.
Yeah.
On that play, drives him back for a loss of 3. It's second and long.
Just shot right through the gap that time and made the stop in the backfield. But one thing to notice, we got Bickerstaff into the ball game. Saw Evan Whitehead come out early, not been back in the ball game. Right now is a situation where Central might play with 2 safeties to come up and support the run, but not having that luxury with Whitehead out, they're having to come in and bring Bickerstaff in at one of the corners.
We will head to the 4th. Volunteers will take a 4-point lead into the final quarter. Again, 14-10, Vols lead. More Vols football in just a moment right here on WAXC TV.
Hey, if you like to have a new or used car or truck, but maybe less than perfect credit's been holding you back, stop a second, watch this commercial. Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Wolbers here at Sarah Silicaga, the used car auto giant. And we understand sometimes bad things happen to good people, but we're the home of the credit team, and we get 100% guaranteed credit approval. Look, if you've got a job and you've got a down payment, you're approved. Let me say it again. You got a job, you got a down payment, you're approved. Make that short drive. Sarah Silicaga, don't miss out. You come and see us.
The best Mexican dining experience around is found at Monte Alban Mexican Restaurant. Real authentic Mexican cuisine and atmosphere awaits you at Monte Alban with great specials on popular dishes such as the new chimichanga with shrimp, only $10.99. Beef or chicken chimichanga specials for only $3.99. Choose from select lunch or dinner combinations. Buy one and get one half off. Want to celebrate your birthday? Get a free drink, meal, and dessert when you dine in. 2 convenient locations on the Court Square in Ashland and on Highway 9 in Lineville to serve you.
Lineville Health and Rehab represents a wonderful alternative to traditional long-term care and rehabilitation. Lineville Health and Rehab will meet your or your loved one's needs. At our facility, you will not only find a commitment to quality, but also a professional and caring staff. We welcome you to a tour at our facilities anytime. Lineville Health and Rehab, Lineville, Alabama, where our family cares for yours. 256-396-2104.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Second down and 13 for the Eufaula Tigers. Vols lead 14-10 as we open up the fourth. Going to run the reverse again. Plenty of running room near side, and they're going to have to run him down. Midfield 45. He breaks a tackle, and he will go into the end zone over here on the near side, and Eufaula strikes again and takes the lead.
Time another 70-yard run from Eufaula on that reverse, that end around, and DJ Ford just couldn't quite have the angle, didn't quite have the speed, got a hand on him, but not enough to bring him down.
Tigers go up 16-14 over the Vols with 11:46 remaining. Tell you what, every time the Vols score a touchdown, it seems like Eufaula's ready to answer. Setting up the old swinging gate right here. Now they will move over and set up in the traditional extra point formation.
Big extra point right here.
Snap high, hold gets down there. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 17-14. Eufaula back on top by 3.
Well, Eufaula proving to you that any second or in long, third and long situation, they've got an answer for it. They've been able to do that a couple of times tonight, and that time, again, the big end around. The only guy from Central got a hand on him was DJ Ford down here about the 25-yard line, and just not enough to make the tackle and stop him from getting in the end zone.
That reverse has pretty much been wide open all night. We have not been able to find an answer for that. And they come out of the break between the third and the fourth quarter and open up with it. And again, the Vols just out of position and taking it to the house from 70 yards out. Eufaula leading by 3, 17-14.
Well, you got to hand it to Coach Clagis and the bunch from down Eufaula. They came in here with a game plan. They realized up front they might not be able to move the ball as well as they wanted to, but they've used their speed. They've taken what the defense has given them here tonight, and they got 17 points out of it, take a lead here in this fourth period, and they've executed their plan pretty well.
Haney to kick it off for the Tigers. Back deep is Malik Dark, but every kick has been the short pooch variety. Got to be ready for anything here. Another short kick. Jennings comes up. He'll take it, loses it, and going to pounce back on the 30-yard line.
And that's exactly what you hope for. You feel like you get some pressure down there, and the return man takes his eye off the ball for just a minute. Jennings did that time and just loses sight of it and lost the handle on it.
Vols start first down and 10. Trailing by 3 with 11:43 remaining in this ball game. Vols got to come back here in the fourth quarter to win this one. Confusion as they come out of the huddle. Now they'll get set. Still confusion. Still got time. 17 seconds on the play clock. They'll set up the offense with the I backfield back behind Burns. Goes to his fullback, Heflin. Heflin fights forward to about the 32-yard line, I should say. Gain of a couple. Brings up second and long.
Just nowhere really to go. Got what he could out of it, but McElroy, Brooks, and Ison right there to make the tackle for the Tigers.
2nd and 7. Vols trailing by 3. A game that a lot of folks thought would be on cruise control at this point. Looks like we're going to go down to the wire. I backfield, back behind Burns. 2nd and long. He'll take it, sweep it to Jalen. Jalen cuts it back, needs a block, cuts right into a defender, and no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and about 8.
Designed to go to the right side that time, nowhere to go, and give Eufaula credit. Didn't lose that backside containment that time and was there to make the tackle when Jalen tried to cut it back across the field.
Forward progress of a yard, going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Vols. This Eufaula defense, pretty quick group. Offset I this time for Jalen as he will line up back behind Burns. JT drops back, looking, rolls out to the near side, going to throw it down the middle of the field, can't hang on. Had DJ Ford, goes through the fingertips, and now the Vols got to punt the football away.
DJ knew where he was at, was right at the sticks that time, and he'll be the first to tell you he should have come down with that catch. He got his hands on it. He should have caught it.
So now you give it back to that offense from Eufaula that's had several big plays in this ball game.
Well, where do you kick it right here?
And
anywhere you can.
Did Eufaula, they called a timeout here. Tigers take a timeout. They were not set. So you got to wonder, they're trying to come up with something here to get more pressure on Andrews. They've got to get some kind of punt out of here. This is a tough situation to be in right here. Vols, you really just hate to give the football back to them.
Well, and I'm not sure they're setting up to bring more pressure. They may be setting up a return right here. They've had so much success with their kickoffs. Maybe they want to try to get a return on the punt here and get a big play out of it.
Down by 3, 17-14 our score. Eufaula up by a triple. Tommy Wood along with Jeff Coburn here round 1 of the Class 5A playoffs. And again, Eufaula will hurry onto the field. Good snap back there to Andrews. Gets it out of there high. Good kick this time. Fair catch called for and made back at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. Tigers with good field position to open up this drive.
But again, Tommy, once again, the Eufaula set up with great field position, not really limited in their offense. They can come out here and do pretty much what they want to, and they've really liked working the corners here so far tonight.
They'll say 37-yard line is where Eufaula starts, 1st down and 10. Vol defense going to have to come up with a stop here. Try to make some things happen down the stretch. They'll go back to that power set. Call it the heavy package. As Eufaula will line up 2 backs on the left side. Handoff goes left side, nothing there. Tyler Smith hits him in the backfield. They'll lose a couple of yards. Good play by the Vol D.
Both linebackers Smith and Tuck there, along with looks like number 58 Colby Robinson up off the bottom.
Clock rolling, 9:53 and rolling here in this one. Eufaula going to try to go that ball control offense again. As you said, their game plan has been very strong here tonight.
It really has, and they've stuck with it.
2nd and long. Power set again. This time they'll fake the sweep, dropping back. Warren's got pressure, throws it out in the flats. It's incomplete. Good coverage out there by Flanord. Stops the clock with 9.5 left. and it's 3rd and 10.
And that time was looking for his tight end that had come in behind the coverage and was just dragging across the formation, but good pressure up front, didn't allow him time to look downfield, tried to dump it off to the back in the flats and goes incomplete, and a big conversion down again coming up for Eufaula.
3rd and about 10. Again, the clock is stopped with 9:30 remaining. That incomplete pass really helps the Vols out. Try to keep some time on the clock. They hurry to the line, look really confused as they come out of the huddle, Jeff.
Play clock down under 10 seconds.
Still not sure.
They're going to call a timeout right here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to get it off.
They're not going to get this one off. They do. High snap. They throw the flag back and in trouble and going down back at the 25-yard line. Marcus Heflin, Lane Browning again in for the stop. They've got the flag over here on the near side. Let's get the indication flag on the other side as well.
And I think what they're throwing there, I don't know if I think they didn't. I don't think they had enough men on the line of scrimmage.
Illegal procedure against Eufaula. Vols decline, and now they'll have to punt the football away.
Yeah, big defensive stand from Central right here, timing 9:22 to go in this ball game. They needed to come up with a stop just like that and get their offense back on the field.
I don't know of a better time than to have your first special teams touchdown than right now.
You're exactly right, and I mentioned it earlier. Hadn't been one all year long, but could sure use it right here. But I'm not so sure that DJ's got the go-ahead to field this punt.
Yeah, you're right. They've really not given him many to return tonight anyway. Haney in punt formation as they'll roll the clock now. Good snap back there to him. He gets off the side of his foot, goes far side. It's going to hit and roll out of bounds. So the Vols going to have great field position, I should say, to open up this drive.
Yeah, it's going to be on the Eufaula side of the 50-yard line. From where they're marking it, looks like it's going to be about Eufaula 48-yard line. In an effort trying to keep it away from DJ to not allow a return, they get it to the side and goes out of bounds. Very short kick, and Central got to take advantage of it here.
This has got to be a big drive for the Vols. Got to make something happen here. 9:07 left here in the ball game. Down by 3, 17-14. Burns up under center. Has the eye backfield behind him. It'll go Jalen left side. Jalen finds a hole. Jalen's gone. He will take it to the house from 48 and put the Vols back on top just like that.
And Tommy, big block. And I tell you, Trey Kidd, we talked about him having problems early in this second half, comes up with a huge block up front that time. He, along with, looked like DJ Denny on the near side. Huge hole as Jalen was never touched once he cleared the line of scrimmage.
20-17, the Vols retake the lead. Isaac Andrews on for the extra point, and we'll try to put the Vols up by 4. Great hole on the left side. Jalen just kicked it in and ran through it. The kick by Andrews is up, and it is right down Peachtree. 21-7, our new score. Brought to you by First State Bank. We'll take Volunteers back on top, 21-17, 8:58 left in the ball game. Isaac Andrews on for the Tallapoosa Ford kickoff. And looks like he may be going with a little pooch kick as well. May not be a bad move the way they return kicks. Short stop. And he'll kick it high down the middle. It's going to hit and then be fielded. 25-yard line, trying to find a gap. Bounces to the outside. Looky here again. But we run him down, and we'll bring him down at about the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there for Eufaula.
And Tommy, a ball game that would have almost lulled you to sleep in the first half. A defensive battle back and forth with 3 points scored. Dared you to blink in the second half. We scored 35 points here in the last, 16 minutes, 15, 16 minutes. And they've been up and down the field. Right now, Central needs their defense to really step up and hold.
Hard to believe it was 3-0 at halftime. 21-17, the new score. Volunteers lead. They'll sweep it to the near side, and nothing doing. Wow.
Clay.
TJ would love for you to say that. Clay Tuck on the stop. He is a wild man. You know what? He is fun to watch.
Just runs with abandon and came right through the line of scrimmage that time. He and Tyler Smith make a great pair at that linebacking position.
2nd down, and we'll call it about 13.5 yards to go. Vol defense trying to come up big here with 8:24 left in the ball game. 21-17. Central on top by 4. Tigers facing 2nd and 13. Play clock down to 5. I backfield back behind Warren. He'll take it, sweep it. Here comes the reverse again. He's going to throw it off of it, throws it back to the quarterback. Catch is made, slips one defender, and then chopped down. He will be shy of the first down. No, depends on the spot. He may have it, but the throwback to the quarterback gets the first down to the Vols' 48-yard line.
And I'm going to tell you, Eufaula come in here tonight and knew they was an underdog, got nothing to lose. They are throwing the bag at you. Everything they've ran, they have been well coached. They've run it to perfection. It's worked for them that time. A good play call.
First down and 10 at the 48-yard line of Central. Clock rolling, 7:42 left here in this ball game. Warren under center. He'll give it off first man through. Running up the middle down to the 42-yard line. Tough running right up the middle, and I'm going to tell you, when he takes the football, he has got a head of steam up, and that is Johnson, number 25.
Tell you what, a big guy coming out of that backfield as well. You give him a step or two, and just a head of steam, hard to bring down. That time he picks up about 7.5 yards.
Second down and 3. Vols lead by 4, but Eufaula in Central territory at the 42-yard line. Again, the eye set. Warren gives it off. That's Johnson, nothing there. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up third down and about 3.
And DJ Denny right there to make the tackle along with Colby Robinson. And you're looking at Johnson out of that backfield. They've got him listed at 165 pounds. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, it is. Some of these weights are always a little different. But it is third and 3, and what a big down right here with 6.5 minutes left. I backfield. Johnson, the tailback behind Warren. Warren going to sweep it to Johnson. He'll come to the near side, cut it up. No! He's hit twice and driven down. Lane Browning leads the way. DJ Denny finishes the play. It is 4th and about 3.
Boy, Lane Browning really came up there and just turned him around with one hit, and DJ Denny there to finish him off. And you know, Eufaula, they're in 2-down territory, 4-down territory right here. They've got to go for it on 4th down.
It is 4th down and about 4 now. 6 minutes remaining. Eufaula needing to reach the 38-yard line of Central to keep this drive alive. And they're going to have to burn another timeout.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Eufaula has now used their second timeout here in the second half. We're going to take a timeout. It's 21-17. Vols up by 4. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
We're selling all brand new cars below invoice. That's right. You buy a new car from us, it's below invoice. We have interest rates that are below those credit union interest rates. We even have 0% on new vehicles. And on our pre-owned selection, we have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles that we've ever had here at Clay Automotive. So you come pick you one out, you'll love it. And come experience the new Clay way.
Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen in Hackneyville is serving up some good old-fashioned cooking. From their famous fried catfish to delicious chicken fingers, pork chops, hamburger steaks, and even prime-cut steaks, as well as sandwiches. Don't forget about their daily lunch specials for that quick, good down-home lunch every Tuesday through Friday. Miss Kitty's Country Kitchen makes it so good, you'll think Mama's in the kitchen. So load up the family and go see Miss Kitty and Tommy for the best food at affordable prices in Hackneyville. Call 256-329-3111. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m.
First State Bank is a community-owned bank established in 1971 with a mission to be the bank for all people in the area with a primary focus on good old-fashioned customer service. First State Bank has convenient branches located in Lineville, Ashland, and Wedowee. Since its founding, First State Bank has continued to grow and keep up with the banking industry changes in technology to give its customers the best service available, such as internet and mobile banking. First State Bank, here to make dreams come true for people just like you.
Why pay more for name brand children's, boys, juniors, and misses clothing when you can save big at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga? A great selection of names like Polo, Abercrombie, Mud Pie, and more. Upsy Daisy has maternity clothing for expecting mothers and accessories like bedding, strollers, and car seats. And they're all at affordable prices. And if you're cleaning out your closets, Upsy Daisy will even buy, consign, or offer store credit for trade-ins. See TJ, Cindy, and the rest of the staff at Upsy Daisy Resale Boutique in Sylacauga.
Harris Plumbing and Electric, just off the Ashland Square, has everything you need from the floor to the ceiling. Any project, big or small, looking to upgrade those dinosaur appliances? They have a huge warehouse of scratch and dent GE appliances that will save you thousands. You'll even have to look real hard for the scratches, and they come with factory warranties. You owe it to yourself to shop Harris Plumbing and Electric, where your dream kitchens become reality. Located just off the Ashland Square, give them a call today at 256-354-5600. Harris Plumbing and Electric is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
For over 70 years, Curly Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curly Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curly stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curly's inventory online at www.curlymotor.com. Curly Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curly Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
Folks, this may be your ball game right here. 5:48 left in the ball game. It's 4th and about 4. And now Eufaula lines up in punt formation. I don't know that you're sold on this.
Well, and to be honest with you, Tommy, I think that it's a good decision to keep it away. Your offense has played well, your defense has played well. They're giving up a couple big plays, but you got an opportunity to pin Central deep and maybe flip some field position here late in this ball game.
They will line up again. You got to look in the backfield. And there's Johnson. There he comes.
Yep, there he comes.
He comes to the near side. It's going to depend on the spot.
Close.
I don't think so.
He got it.
I don't think so.
The
official on the near side may have marked him short.
He's marking him outside of the 38-yard line. It's going to be awful close.
Wait a minute. The official over there has already said move the chain. Now they're bringing him across.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. It's going to be close. If he had to reach the 38, he's not going to have it. But you saw Johnson at the up back there.
If he's got it, it's by no more than the nose of the football.
They're going to bring it all the way across here with 5:44. This is a huge measurement right here.
Yeah, good catch there. You saw that Johnson was your up back and about 3 yards deep, and that was an opportunity for him to get the ball and try to make something happen.
They will bring it across. And here comes Peyton Reynolds back. Good to see that young man coming back on the football field. Taped up and all over here on the near side. Let's see as they pull the chains. Got it by the nose of the football.
Wow.
Oh, that's a tough one.
It is a tough one, but you see Coach Herron out there letting them know, don't give up.
Nope.
You got to stay with it. You still got to play your defensive game. So they're not in the end zone.
5:44 remaining.
Do I feel wind blowing? It's getting
I think
colder.
so. It's gotten colder since halftime for sure. 1st and 10. Eufaula with the football. Johnson, the tailback. Sweep, handoff, actually middle, and then nothing doing again. Lane Browning's got him. Browning having the game of his life here. A gain of about a yard, and it's going to bring up 2nd down at about 9.
Hey, Lane knows he's a senior. He don't want this to be his last ball game tonight for Central. Really playing lights out right now.
Peyton Reynolds chomping at the bit over here on the sideline to get back in there. Really encouraging his teammates on. Trying to stretch him out before they put him back out there. 2nd and 9. Split outs either way. Warren, the quarterback. He'll take it, drop it. Ball on the turf. He picks it back up. Rolls left side. It's Warren rolling around. Got his man wide open. And the catch is made into the end zone.
Wow. Just blew the coverage once the ball hit the ground. Everybody was going for the quarterback, and DJ Ford just took his eyes off of that receiver that time, let him get behind him, and Eufaula again comes up with a big play for a touchdown.
A busted play right there results in a 23-21 lead for Eufaula.
You got to give a lot of credit to that junior quarterback, Warren. Kept his head on him, got the handle back on the ball, rolled out, found the receiver, and delivered the football.
You got to wonder if it What an illegal man downfield. I mean, you got to wonder, because that was a running play design. That kick is up, and it's good, 24-21. Vols trail by 3.
Been a 3 and 4 point ball game the whole time, and just back and forth, and you always talk about one of those that says it comes down to who has the ball last. Well, Central's got an opportunity to do that right here with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Peyton Reynolds out there meeting his teammates as they come off the field.
And Peyton had a cut. They said they went and stitched him up, but if you notice, the 3 fingers on his right hand's all taped together and his hands bandaged. But I'm going to tell you what, I'll take that young man one-handed any day.
You're no doubt, no doubt. 4:50 remaining. Vols trail by 3. Got a great kicker, but we'd love to get 7 here as this one ends. Vols got to come up with something big here. Eufaula comes in 5-5. Vols 7-3. Find themselves in a battle here in the latter stages of this ball game. Haney to kick it off for Eufaula. Talladega Ford kickoff right here. Has pooched every kick tonight. Got to expect one more here. They try to pin the Vols on the sideline. He will. J.J. Jennings takes it at the 22, 25, 30. Here's Jennings sideline and be spun out of bounds at about the 37. Almost had a gap over here on the near boundary.
And Tommy, you know, Eufaula has sacrificed the extra field position to kick it like that tonight, and they've done a good job of defending it. Central's not had a big return, usually around the 30, 35-yard lines where they've been able to start.
Plenty of time when you look at this Volunteer offense, 4:45, down by 3. Again, you got a great kicker.
I think the worst thing you can do right now is score quick. You want to score, but you just don't want to do it quick.
Flanord and Ford go to the far side. It's the I backfield back behind J.T. Burns. On first down, they'll sweep it to Jalen. It's going to be the halfback pass. Got his man deep. Throws it down there for Ford, and Ford cannot hang on.
That ball hung up just a little.
There it is. Pass interference is going to come in. That's going to aid this drive. Jalen just couldn't get enough on that one.
DJ was sitting there just begging for it to come down, but just a little bit hanging in there too long and allowed Eufaula to get there. But the defender ran right through DJ and drew the flag. And, you know, it's not a spot foul here at high school. It's going to be 15 yards from the line of scrimmage.
They will move it forward. And 4:37 left in this ball game.
If Jalen's able to throw that ball just a second earlier, they got 6 points.
Had him deep, just couldn't get enough on it. They'll move it forward and put this one down inside Eufaula territory at the 49. Ford will come to the near side. J.T. Burns still hobbling. We talked about the groin injury. He did not play last week. Really laboring to get to the line of scrimmage. It's 1st and 10. Handoff, Jalen left side. Jalen finds a hole and will take it to about the 43-yard line.
Good gain on first down, gets it about 7.5, maybe 8 yards, and a good second down situation. And you mentioned JT. Boy, you can't lose him right now. You only got one to fall back on. With Peyton's hand bandage, he's no way he can play quarterback, and that's only going to leave you Jalen.
2nd down and about 4 after the gain of 6. Ford comes near side. Flanord, it goes to the far side. Jalen dots the I. They'll hand it to Jalen left side. He's got his first down, running over defenders to the 35.
Right now, nobody touches the ball except Jalen Lyles. The way he's running, drops that shoulder, runs right through one defender, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive going.
Got a little fire in his belly right now. Let's give him the rock. It is 1st down and 10 after another Clay Automotive first down to the 35.5-yard line. Flanord goes right. Ford comes to the near side. Vols on the move, trailing by 3. Burns sweeps it to Jalen. Jalen needs a block. Can't get it, in trouble. Cuts it back up, breaks the tackle. He's going to have 5, and he will be knocked out of bounds inside the 30 at the 28.
He'll make his own if you don't get a block for him. That time, a couple of defenders for Eufaula out there just unable to stop him. Had him about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but tremendous effort from Jalen Lyles to pick up about 7 yards.
Vols on the drive. It is 2nd down and 3 at the 29. Clock at 3:43 after being stopped with Jalen being knocked out of bounds. You might could sneak a fullback in here. I'm just going to go ahead and say,
yep,
with everybody looking at Jalen, maybe the same philosophy that we have. Instead, a flag comes in. And let's see, the official on the far side called it. They were going with a quick hitch out here to Flanord and no defender on him. And this is going to be illegal procedure against the Vols. My goodness.
Didn't see it. It must have come from the right side from where the flag was thrown, but that's a costly mistake right now.
Takes you back to 2nd and about 8 now. 3:43 left here in the ball game. Moves it back to the 34-yard line. Again, the penalties rear their ugly head. Vols to the line. 2 wideouts to the near side. Still nobody on the slot receiver. They'll switch another flag, and they're going to go. They're indicating another penalty against the Vols. So again,
thrown on this side of the line this time.
Illegal procedure moves it back to make it 2nd and 13 now.
Wow, you go from 2nd and 3 to 2nd and 13, and you really just take the momentum right out of your team when you make those kind of penalties. We talked about how they've had them all year long, played the first half pretty clean, but really gotten ugly here in the second.
2nd down and about 13. Vols lose 10 yards, back-to-back penalties. Have not even snapped the football yet. To the wishbone. Now they'll split it out here to the near side. This play is open, and Eufaula, they're going to call the timeout. That was going to be the screen out here to Jalen.
Right.
And Eufaula was not ready, and they used their last timeout.
Well, they didn't have the numbers, Tommy. They only had 2 defenders on 3 guys out here, and you know if they could get the ball to Jalen, had a lot of green in front of him. So smart call, Coach Clagis and his bunch on the far side.
From 2nd and 3, again to 2nd and 13. Those penalties are, again, just a tough thing to overcome.
We talked about it in the pregame, and Coach Herron alluded to it as well. They just can't play behind the chains against a team like this. They've got to try to keep it in manageable downs, and those 2 penalties back-to-back right there really hurt.
Winner of this game taking on St. Paul's next week. Again, St. Paul's last report really taking care of Helena. My phone died of either froze or died at halftime.
Wasn't it 36-0?
Yeah, it's 36-0 at half, and not sure if we've got a final on that or not. But again, this time the I formation for the Vols. It is 2nd down, man-to-man coverage out here on forward. Handoff left side. It's Jalen. Jalen trying to bounce it outside, stiff arm. Going to try to get a corner and goes to the 35 and then knocked out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, a gain of 6, but it's bringing up a 3rd and 7.
And Tommy, just good lateral pursuit, staying, keeping everything in front of them. You follow down the line of scrimmage. You got Farmer and Warren, Nelson, all of them down here, not overreacting, keeping Jalen in front of them, not letting him get the big gain.
Big 3rd down play here, but I think you're in 2-down territory unless, you're still out of Isaac's range.
You're
for
well
sure.
out of it, yeah.
Flanord and Ford go to the far side. Again, the I formation. JT sweeps it back to Jalen. Halfback pass looking again. Going to throw it back. He's got JT out here. JT with a catch. Cuts inside at the 20. JT Burns to the 15. Yes, sirree. The Vols come up big. JT Burns to the 15-yard line.
Tell you what, we've not given the young men credit for having those kind of moves this year. Eluded 2 defenders to get an extra 10 or 12 yards after the catch. Excellent carry, a catch and run by JT Burns.
He is hurting something severe. You can tell he can barely move those legs, but a great catch.
Well, you know a groin injury is bad enough, but this cold weather doesn't help it.
It does not. Clock rolling, 3:13. Now you say, don't score too quick. Flanord, or check that forward to the far side. Peyton Reynolds in there, tight end over here on the near side. The wishbone look back behind JT. They'll give it to Peoples right side. Peoples cuts it back inside of the 9.
Good run on 1st down, a good safe carry that time, just off tackle. A little misdirection that time, and picks up about 5 yards.
You want excitement? You've got it here tonight at Volunteer Stadium. Clock rolling, 2:43. The Vols have it at the 9-yard line. It is 2nd down and 5. Jalen throws a great pass back to JT to set this one up. This will be Jalen Lyles trying to cut it inside, finds a little gap down to the 5, and will lower his shoulder down to the 4.
I believe he's got enough for the first down. Going to be very close to it. Just got inside the 5-yard line, so going to be very close to being first and goal.
Let's see the indication. They'll say third and about a foot. They may measure. Yeah, they're going to bring them across. Very close to first down yardage here with 2:18 remaining. 24-21.
They want to do everything they can to get this ball in the end zone. They're not looking for a tie right now, not wanting to try a field goal. 2:18 left. They have got to punch it in. But again, like you said, you don't want to leave too much time on the clock for this Eufaula offense.
According to the guys on the sideline, it is a first down over here. Let's see what the chains say, as they will stretch it. And the official says first down. First and goal to go for the Vols. Now, milk some clock. Try to limit anything for Eufaula to have any kind of offensive possession. 2:18 remaining. Is that a flag on the play?
It is. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Eufaula.
Wow.
During the
after the
measurement.
change, yeah. That's going to move it halfway to the goal.
Not sure what that was about.
Someone may have said the word that you don't need to drop out. It's something. Somebody said something. The official disagreed, and now it is first and goal at the 2.
All right, the flag's still laying on the ground. There they go. They get it.
First and goal from the 2-yard line. And now Central going to take a timeout. Coach Herron said, let's talk about this. Because as you said, you got to look at it, and he's trying to find a way to eat some more clock.
Exactly. But one thing he wants to stress to him right now, no mistakes. Everybody do your job. Be patient. Don't get any penalties. Don't jump early. Hang on to the football. By all means, you got to protect the ball here in this situation.
What a game here tonight. I'm going to tell you, Eufaula has put up a fight. The Vols have battled back, and again, the opportunity right here to take the lead, but you still got 2 minutes at this point to worry about that Eufaula offense.
I'm going to tell you right now, we need to hire new scouts for us.
Yeah.
Everybody talked to us. You and I both came up here thinking it'd be over with at halftime.
Yeah.
Eufaula has presented a tremendous challenge. They've got some talent. And as I talked about earlier, only start 2 seniors on the offensive side, 2 on the defensive side. A lot of young kids coming up in this program. They've got a lot to look forward to in the future.
It's a team that has come in here tonight with nothing to lose, and they have played loose. They have had a game plan that has been very effective.
Those are the most dangerous kind.
They are. And, boy, they have got some speed.
They do.
Both sides of the football. It is first and goal at the 2. Vols need to crush this thing in, as they will hurry to the line here, waiting on the official to give them the okay as they come to the line here. First and goal at the 2-yard line. Protect the football has to be another thing.
You're going to have to see nothing but the wishbone right here.
Yeah, you've got to expect that, and I think you're going to see the left side.
Look at Peyton. Peyton's back on the field, left side of the line.
Hand off to Jalen, left side. He's in there, standing up, and the Vols take a lead. 27-24. Vols up by 3 with 2:12 remaining.
There, you got to get out there and, you can celebrate a little bit later, but right now you've got to get this extra point.
This is big.
Big extra point coming up. If you get this, it forces Eufaula to score a touchdown to beat you.
Extra point is huge. Dawson Taylor to snap it back to J.T. Burns. He'll put it down. Isaac Andrews try to kick it through the pipes. Snap, hold, kick is up. The kick is good. 28-24. Vols go up by 4. We've got 2:12 remaining.
I tell you, there's been many years you worried about extra points from these teams, but Isaac Andrews has really been a blessing the last couple of years. This year came into this ball game 28 of 33 on extra points, and 3 of those missed extra points came in one game last week in that hurricane force winds we had.
We had some wins last week, and the Vols trying to get a win here tonight. This is the most dangerous play to me right now is the kickoff.
It is, I agree, and I was trying to figure out a while ago, what do you do to keep it away from them? You don't want to pooch kick it and give them great field position, but again, you just don't want to give them opportunity to use that speed.
How do you feel about kicking it out of bounds? You know,
not against that 35-yard line. That's where they've started pretty much all night.
I think you kick. They got him set up near the far hash. I think he's going to angle it over here to the near side. That may be the approach here. Again, looks like he's going to go with a short drop. Only about a 3-step drop right here. Vols coverage got to be there. As they get up, he will kick it. Good job. Very effective kick, and that's perfect. That's what you need right there. It's in the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 20. That is huge.
Wow. I was just watching coming down the field. We've talked about this young man for the last couple of weeks, and that's Zach Horn.
Yes, he's fired up.
He's laid somebody out around the 25-yard line.
He's ready to play now. This guy has come a long way.
My goodness.
Sadly, Jeff, I actually tried to coach him in football when he was in 7th grade, and I never dreamed I would see him doing what he's doing here tonight. This has been a great end of the season for him. Vol defense, got to come up big. Peyton Reynolds back in there. They'll fake the handoff. Back is Warren. Rolls left side. Nobody helping him. He's going to tuck it under, and they're going to drive him out of bounds across the way. A gain of only a couple. Will stop the clock with 2:03 remaining, and a player down for Eufaula out here to about the 34-yard line.
And Tommy, give that credit to the secondary that time. Good job. JoJo Staples, looked like Zachary Ford, all the good coverage deep down the field that time. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the football, and had to tuck it down and run. And going to lose about 3. Now he lost a couple of yards, but there's a flag.
There's a flag on it after the gain of about 3. It is a holding call against Eufaula. They'll repeat 1st down.
And right now, Tommy, really the only panic we've seen out of Eufaula tonight, most of the time, just had a game plan. But right now, they're just sending folks deep and going to use the arm of the quarterback to try to make something happen.
You still got 2:03, but you're facing 1st down and about 20. Split outs. 3 will go to the left. 1 comes to the right. Warren, shotgun formation. Vol defense trying to dig in. Warren's got the snap, steps back, looks in the flats, throws it, almost incomplete. Almost picked off. Jalen Lyles on the coverage. It
but I
goes
think
through
the
the
guy
hands.
up front, I think it was Peyton Reynolds that got that one hand on it as it came crossing the line of scrimmage and knocked it out of the way.
2nd down, and we'll call it about 24. Clock is stopped with 1:59 remaining. 28-24, a 4-point lead for the Vols. They've got Eufaula pinned deep, which has been a dangerous place to have them all night.
It has been. 3rd and long, 2nd and long has been a big down for them.
2nd and about 24. 3 receivers will come to the near side. Warren takes it, steps back, got pressure. Lane Browning's got him, slips away. Now Warren's going to tuck it under and run. He's going to come out across the 15, be pushed out of bounds over here on the near side, and they missed a late hit there. They'll let that one go.
Lane Browning saw a safety in his future right there. I just knew he had him, just unable to wrap up, and a good job of Warren struggling around and getting back up to make it 3rd down and about 14.
Moves it out to the 17-yard line, and we'll go with about 13. They need to reach the 30 with 1:49 remaining. Now Warren's a slippery customer back there at quarterback. Hard to get a hand on him.
Got a better arm than I gave him credit for in the first half.
Again, the shotgun look. It is 3rd and about 13. Steps back. Warren looking, throws it in the flats. It's going to be caught. Oh, my goodness. And it's recovered by the Vols. Deion Drummond, they'll say incomplete. Deion Drummond unloads. Wow, that's the way you separate the man from the ball.
Just looked like he broke him in half. Got there at the same time the ball did, and that's the big tailback Johnson that had come out here in the flats, and Warren checked down to him and found him open, but wow, what a hit.
4th down and about 13 and a half. Eufaula with no timeouts. They're going to have to come up with something big here.
Season hangs on this play.
This is it, folks. Vols can stop them here and start making plans for round 2. Warren back, looking, got pressure, rolls left side. Going to tuck it under, throw it late, and it's going to be caught out at the 35 for the first down.
That's the way you keep it alive, and the receiver got to be real careful.
Yeah.
The way he threw the ball that time, the officials looked like they wanted to grab for a flag, but you make a big play like that, you get up and go do it again.
First down and 10 out at the 35-yard line. Fourth down conversion there. Eufaula with the football. Play clock, our game clock is rolling now, a minute 25. Warren back, rolls, throws, flats, catch, out of bounds after another first down.
Caught Flournoy that time. He slipped trying to make the cut with the defender, went down, and the receiver wide open, and a good job of Warren delivering it right on the money right now. Seems to be in a rhythm throwing the ball.
Moves it out to the 48-yard line. It is first down and 10 with a minute 19 remaining. Vols a few plays ago had them fourth and about 13. Eufaula responds. Warren back to pass, looking, got pressure, throws it in the flat. There's a flag on the play. Hit out here by Marcus Heflin, but there's going to be a hold back at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to come back at gain about 6 or 7 yards, and a big hit out here looked like by Heflin, but they're going to get somebody along that offensive front for a hold and bring it back.
The official back here at the 40-yard line as they will mark this one off, and it is holding against Eufaula. That is huge.
And that's going to be marked off from the spot of the foul, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what I thought, and that's going to be about 7 or 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That will move it back. Should be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And that will move it back inside the 35-yard line. A minute 10 remaining. That moves it back to the 30.
Yeah.
Again.
So got to get about 27, 28 yards.
First down and a long way to go. But the clock with a minute 10 remaining. Jalen Lyles in there now at safety. Warren back to pass, looking down the middle, looking, going to throw it deep. Got a man down there, and it's incomplete. He had gotten a step behind Flanord, but could not pull it in. Tell you what, Warren put it on the money.
He did. Threw it just a little bit to the back shoulder that time, and the receiver almost made a great adjustment with a catch. But you got to be careful and watch, so keep everything in front of you. Eufaula's got to play it to the boundary because they got no timeouts left. They're going to have to try to get out of bounds if they do complete one.
58 seconds left on the clock. Second down, and we'll call it about 27. Tuck checks back in for Smith. I believe they're sending Tuck on a blitz here as he goes out and talks to DJ Denny. Now he's cheating up. Try to get some pressure on Warren. Here comes Tuck. They pick him up. Now Warren's got it, and somebody brings him down. Who is it? Is it Browning again? Or that is Noah Leary on the stop. Leary gets the big sack, and now the clock will roll with 45 seconds. Noah Leary. Nice play out there, brings him down. It's 3rd and 27. Now with no timeout, the game clock is to 30 seconds. Warren, shotgun look. Only a couple of snaps left. The Vol defense trying to get pressure. They've got him again, and he's going down lane. Browning gets the sack. And I don't know if they've got a flag on the play on the far side, but Lane Browning gets the sack, but it will stop with the penalty.
And Tommy, the way they throw it, I'm not sure they're not going to get Central with holding. They threw it about 5 or 6 yards off the line of scrimmage, so that would tell me that one of the corners or somebody might have got a hand on the jersey, and they might get them for holding.
That's what you wonder here. They're pointing that way. Let's see. The officials sorting it out. This is big play right here. Big penalty on both sides. Clock is stopped with 19 seconds, and they're moving it forward. It's going to be against Central. Wow.
Yep,
holding
that's what it is.
On the defense.
I believe it's going to go against Flanord.
You still got 19 seconds. Still not a first down. Or is defensive holding an automatic first down? No.
No.
3rd and about 19 to go. Vols defense. You got to play deep. Nobody gets behind you here. The clock is rolling. 15 seconds. Warren back. Throws it down the far boundary. A jump ball. And
Central came up with
I think Central got the ball. Is it an interception? Yeah. Yes, it is. The Vols are going to win it. 6 seconds left on the clock. The Vols get the interception and get the win here tonight.
DJ just used that 6'2" frame to go up and out jump everybody and come down with a big, huge interception.
JoJo Staples comes off the field. I don't know who got it, but whoever got it, it doesn't matter. They were wearing red. And the Volunteers are going to get the win here tonight and move to the second round of the 5A playoffs.
I tell you what, this is the kind of game you normally see in the third and fourth and fifth round. Eufaula is a third seed out of that region. Some pretty good ball being played down there.
Burns up under center. They can just take a knee right here and claim the victory. He does, and the Vols will get out of here with a big win tonight. And I tell you, you see those guys meeting out there in the middle of the field. A lot of big-time respect between these two programs here tonight.
Yeah, you're right. And Central, just, they got to tip their hat to Eufaula. They came in here with a great game plan. I love the way they stuck to what they wanted to do. They knew coming in they were going to have a tough time running between the tackles, but their offensive play calling, their defensive line, I guess, impressed me as much as anybody we played this year. They were real strong and just well-coached football team. And again, like I say, they're so young and got a lot to look forward to.
We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, the Southern Union State Community College postgame wrap-up from Volunteer Stadium. Final score, 28-24. Volunteers win, and they'll live to play another week next week. We'll take this time out and come back with more. This is Vols football on WAXC TV.
Looking for a reliable mid to late model vehicle at an affordable price? Hallman Automotive of Lineville can help you with several lending options to get you the best rates with low payments on cars, trucks, and SUVs. Credit problems? No worries. Hallman can get you financed. Hallman also has Graceland portable buildings and many options with financing available and no credit check. Need work done? Count on Hallman Automotive and Transmission. Certified ASC technicians with 25 years experience in business. Alignments, brakes, transmissions, tires, and much more. Count on Hallman Automotive for all your auto needs. A hometown business with hometown people you can deal with.
At Cabinets Direct, we strive to provide top quality products along with professional and courteous service. As a family-owned and operated company, we have over 40 years of combined experience in cabinetry sales and installation. We offer a wide range of cabinetry with fully customizable options. We also use only locally made products, keeping our money in our community. For more information, give us a call or visit our showroom. Cabinets Direct.
There's more than one way to get professional lawn care. Do it yourself like this homeowner with whatever this is. Pros use reliable, powerful Gravely equipment. This homeowner gets by with something else. Gravely delivers the high performance and quality professionals stake their reputation on. Gravely outpowers, outlasts, outperforms. Get what the pros use.
Get Gravely lawn equipment and more at Abernathy Farm Supply in Alexander City.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280 in Alex City has delivered new Fords for 35 years. Need fuel efficiency with style? See the best selection of 13 Ford Fusions delivering 38 MPG in a new stylish package. Check out the Hybrid C Max crossover now on the lot, offering roomy comfort with an amazing 47 MPG, rating highway and city.
Hello, this is Jeff Smith with Tallapoosa Ford. I'd like to welcome you to our dealership and experience our low-pressure sales. With non-commissioned salespeople, our sales force is here to serve you.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford, Highway 280, Alex City. If we don't have it, we'll get it, guaranteed.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
Back at Volunteer Stadium, again, the Southern Union State Community College postgame wrap-up. It is a victorious night for the Vols, 28-24. The Vols win over Eufaula to live and, again, play next week. Another game. Looks like we're going on the road, Jeff, down to Mobile, as the Vols will take on the Eufaula Tigers.
And, Tommy, for a lot of these kids up here in Clay County, Mobile might as well be in a different country. A lot of them never been that far down, and looking forward to it. Long road trip, long ride down there, but this is a bunch that's up for the challenge over the years. A lot of experience traveling during this time of the season and playing, and they got to come out and be prepared. Play a little bit better than they played in the first half tonight. They just, didn't really come out and execute as well as they wanted to, but the second half, totally different story.
Yeah, big win tonight, 28-24. Southern Union, folks, you can start your education there and take it pretty much anywhere. They do a great job of, again, educating the young people here in the next generation. So we appreciate them bringing you the post-game wrap-up. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll name our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game. It comes your way next right here on WAXC TV.
Young's Drugstore has proudly served the citizens of Lineville and the surrounding areas for more than 50 years, providing fast, friendly service. At Young's Drugstore, you're more than just a number, which is why we strive to always greet you with a warm hello and friendly smile. Young's Drugstore offers a convenient drive-through window, prescription compounding, vaccination services, and after-hours emergency availability to better serve you. Young's Drugstore now even has the convenience of viewing and refilling your prescriptions online at youngsdrugstorellc.com. Young's Drugstore, located on Highway 9 in Lineville, 256-396-5632.
For top quality sales and top quality service to back it up, look no further than Chainsaw Sales and Service on Highway 9 in Goodwater. Get the best names in chainsaws, trimmers, and mowers.
Steel.
A leading brand in chainsaws and lawn equipment.
Hustler.
The top-selling zero-turn lawnmower. At Chainsaw Sales and Service, you not only get the best product available, you can count on Jackie and his staff to provide the best service around for all your small engine needs, from parts to service. Contact Chainsaw Sales and Service at 256-839-6607.
What a great tradition, serving Clay, Tallapoosa, and surrounding counties for decades. Not just a great store for plumbing supplies and service, but a showroom and salespeople to help you with decisions on brand name Delta faucets and custom shower system. Make sure you pick up the heavy-duty and well-insulated K2 coolers. Southern Pipe and Supplies, located on Dadeville Road in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4235.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Bill, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Coleman about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
Back at Volunteer Stadium, 28-24 the final score. This is the Southern Union State Community College postgame wrap-up. Tommy Wood along with Jeff Colburn. And Jeff, as we name our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game, and you talk about so many guys that you could, talk about. And Jalen Lyles, an incredible night running the football once again. And I think he scored every touchdown tonight for the Vols. Really turned in a great performance. But one guy that we've been talking about throughout the year, we called his name a lot, and he has not yet received our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game, but I think tonight is his night, and that's Lane Browning.
I agree with you, Tommy. We've really been a joy to watch this young man throughout the year, and tonight, just tremendous pressure from the outside. especially late in this ball game when Eufaula relegated to throwing the ball. Lane was there with a big sack, almost had the big safety in the end zone, forced the quarterback out to run it. And, he's played well all year long. A lot of times outmatched, or not outmatched, but just oversized against the guys he's going against. But that senior's came ready to play tonight and really played his heart out, and he deserves it.
He is our Young's Drugstore Player of the Game. Congratulations to him. Next Friday night, Volunteers taking on top-ranked St. Paul's. That game on the road down in Mobile. Hope you'll all get an opportunity to travel down and check out the Saints against the Volunteers.
Yeah, it's going to be a long road trip, but this bunch has proven to you they deserve your support and they need your support, especially on the road in an environment like that. We understand St. Paul's got some magnificent facilities down there, a big, nice school. So looking forward to, one of the few that we hadn't been in the state of Alabama. So looking forward to making another trip. Again, they played their hearts out. They've extended their season for another week, and they've got to get prepared. You hope everybody gets well. We saw Evan Whitehead, that shoulder. They need him back there at safety. They really need that guy's physical abilities to get back there and play. Peyton Reynolds, you got to hope that hand heals well. He had some stitches put in it. And J.T. Burns with that groin injury. Of course, cold weather, affects that a lot, and he just didn't have time to sit down and rest this week. Had to get out there, and to his credit, he gutted through it and made a big play out here on that last drive with that throwback pass and run. And everybody stepped up. Everybody played the ball game, and just looking forward to another week.
And if you think cold temperatures was the order this week, I'm understanding next Friday may be just a hair worse. So
let me tell you something. It's cold up here, but if you get cold down on the coast with all that humidity, it is cold.
We're going to find out, I think. We will join you next week again for more volunteer football. Again, final score 28-24. It is Central with a 4-point win over Eufaula, advancing to the second round of the Class 5A playoffs. For Jeff Coburn, I'm Tommy Wood saying so long. We'll see you next week with more Vols football right here on WAXC TV.